Hey everybody, welcome back to Mass Effect 2. This time, you may see, I've been a little bit busy. Trying to make sure that we get things going in a way that, that makes sense for us. You remember last time we checked out on talking with Legion, and we just barely got to scratch the surface and had to quit, but Legion seems really, really cool. And I don't know about you, I want to talk to Legion some more. We've got a couple things left to do this week, including I believe the rest of our loyalty quests, figuring out what's up with Legion, and some more character work. So today's going to be a pretty full session, I think.
Shepard, Commander.
Hey, listen. Tell me more about the Geth.
I have questions about the Geth.
Specify.
Okay. Now, we've got a bunch. What do you want to know about? Because we've got Sovereign, Geth government, or why they talk weird.
Let's start with the basics. Why do they talk weird?
I'm surprised you can speak. The Geth I fought
Oh,
before just made a
Jesus.
stuttering sound.
We prefer direct digital transfer. Geth network communication travels at light speed. Human hardware does not support this method. Your analog oral communication is inefficient.
We talk good. We talk faster than you can imagine. Okay. You know what? Tell me about Sovereign then.
Did Sovereign contact the Geth, or did you seek it out?
Nazara, the entity you called Sovereign, signaled us. Like the Geth, the old machine listened to organic radio transmissions. It knew of our war against the creators. Nazara contacted many species over the millennia, seeking allies.
Nazara.
What did you call Sovereign?
Nazara, that was what the programs within the Reaper called themselves. Sovereign was a title given by Saren Arterius. Saren
And he
the
died,
heretics
so who cares what
believed
he had to
Nazara
say?
be a supreme ruler, a sovereign.
Who were you exactly reaching out to?
Some of the Geth followed Sovereign. The heretics.
The heretics accepted their technology. The old machines offered to give us our future. The Geth will achieve their own future.
I don't see much of a difference there.
What difference does it make how you acquire a certain technology?
Technology is not a straight line. There are many paths to the same end. Accepting another's path blinds you to alternatives. Nazara, Sovereign, said this itself. Your civilization is based upon the technology of the mass relays, our technology. By using it, your society develops along the paths we desire.
Yeah, okay. Interesting. I don't know. Okay. Space politics are one thing. I want to learn about space robot politics.
Do Geth have a
Yeah.
government?
Not as you understand. We are all Geth. We build consensus.
Oh god,
Most
imagine.
governments do.
No,
Organic
but this is a
governments
good one
impose
though.
Consensus from a single point of view in autocracies, by codifying the most broadly acceptable average of views in democracies.
How exactly?
So what makes the Geth different?
Data is shared
a hive
between
mind.
Geth.
Exactly.
All viewpoints are considered. Consensus is achieved as data is disseminated.
That must take a long time.
It would for organics.
No.
We communicate at the speed of light.
You remember, we talk good and we talk fast.
I have to get back to work.
Acknowledged.
So this is all that Legion actually has to say to us right now. He doesn't really want to talk to us until we continue on with at least one more mission. But there is one more person that we should talk to. I don't know. I've been feeling real curious about our resident assassin. I want to learn
how's
more.
he doing?
How you doing, buddy?
Do you need something?
Let's talk.
Have a few minutes to talk?
If you wish.
The last time we talked, you started speaking about a past event as if you were watching it.
Drell have perfect memories. We can relive any moment in our lives with perfect clarity. It's difficult to control at times. Some of us disappear into, let's call it solipsism.
Well, tell me more about it.
What do you mean, solipsism?
When a memory feels as real as life, it's as valid as life. Thinking about a moment brings back the smell of cut grass, the warmth of another's hand on yours, the taste of another's tongue in your mouth. Wouldn't you rather lose yourself in such a memory than spend the night alone, staring at walls of metal and plastic?
Well, that could go both ways, right?
Isn't there a risk that you could lose yourself in bad memories as well?
Of course. Remembering the times I've taken bullets is unpleasant. But I can look at my knee and see it's not shattered. The memories that are hard to escape are those of despair.
Oh, jeez. Well, tell me about your memories.
You can remember everything that happened in your life?
Nearly. I expect if we remembered the birth trauma, we'd never recover from it.
This seems like a really perfect thing to have if you're an assassin.
You can relive
Oh, yeah.
every assassination you've ever made?
In perfect detail. Every mistake I made. Every target's last breath.
Every pang of guilt.
That sounds difficult. At any moment, you could relive the guilt.
Guilt? No. I've never felt any particular guilt about my contracts. My employers killed them. My body was only the tool they used.
That's right.
If
The
you
gun
kill a
does
man
not
with your
choose,
gun,
right?
Do you hold the gun responsible?
Well, my gun doesn't have free will.
My gun can't decide
Well,
right
my
from
sniper
wrong.
rifle
You
does,
clearly
but
do.
that's a different
My
case.
soul does. But my body is merely flesh. Flesh whose reflexes were honed to kill. Drell minds are different from humans. We see our body as a vessel, and accept that it is not always under our control.
That's
They
kind of
mentioned
yeah, like
So you don't assume
the
any
idea
responsibility for
that
the things you do?
the idea
Not
that
every action
whoever
performed by my
contracted
body
you
is a
is
result
the
of
person that's
conscious
actually
choices.
responsible for the
I
murder.
take responsibility for those that are.
You just
Humans
offer
often
yourself
believe
up
in
as a
soul
tool.
distinct from the body. A spirit responsible for moral reasoning that lives on after the body's death. Our belief is just a bit more literal.
Well, that memory that you had.
The last time we talked, you remembered one of your assassinations. Something about sunset-colored eyes?
That time. Laser dot trembles on the skull. Spice on the spring wind. Sunset eyes, defiant in the scope. A bystander
There he goes,
noticed
doing
my
his
spotted
thing
laser
again.
and threw herself
He's always
between me
doing
and the
this.
target. She couldn't see me, but she stared me down.
And that only happened one time, huh?
It was odd that you just blurted that out. Just another vivid Drell memory?
No. She was a vivid person.
How'd it go?
Did you take the shot?
Not that day.
I should get back to my duties.
Shepard, I appreciate these chats we have.
Hey, listen, I understand. Space is a cold place. I'm a cold person.
You've spent a lot of your life alone, Thane.
Work fulfilled me. Reading. I barely spoke to anyone outside my family. It
Hey,
seems there will
dude,
be no one
same.
to mourn me when I die. You're the only friend I've made in 10 years.
Shit, man, that's pretty heavy.
Friend, huh? That's a start.
A start? That's intriguing. I will always be here to talk.
You know what? I'm happy to hear that, Thane. I have a feeling that we're going to be talking quite a bit in the next handful of missions. I'm just saying. I'm not saying.
Ouch.
I'm not saying. I'm just saying. Yeah, so bouncing back between some of the things that we did the last time we were on stream, I want to point out some things that I've done for the sake of, well, there's
Sanity.
a couple of reasons here, but sanity, yes. Roleplay is another one.
Oh.
If you take a look here, we are now fully Paragon and fully Renegade. Which,
How the hell did you accomplish that?
I accomplished that with I tweaks, as it turns out. And the
Oh.
reason that we did that was because the last couple of streams that we've done, we've been running out of options to talk to people, and we've been kind of bullheading our way through everything as purely Paragon, which is not really how I wanted to play our character, right? And because of that, we've been left out of the loop on quite a few important decisions, and some decisions that I kind of feel like maybe we would not have made initially. So now we have all of the options available to us, and mind you, we're not going for a perfect playthrough, because we've still made mistakes, and we are still going to have to deal with those mistakes over the course of the trilogy. But in addition to bumping up those stats to kind of give us the ability to play Shepard as we want to play Shepard, we also went and basically bought damn near everything that wasn't immediately useful to us. Because when we left off on the Shadow Broker, we also had an absolute ton of remaining bits and pieces, right? Of planets that we could go on to. So we did that. This retrain powers bit is one such way that we kind of beefed up our stats there, in which if you were to take a look at the retrain powers button, it brings you back into your stat distribution, which you can change as you see fit. I kept all of our stats the way that we were, but the one thing that I did is when you get to your assassin or your agent at the 4.0 mark here, it bumps up your Paragon and Renegade score 70% or 100% based on which of those two you take. And you can do that as many times as you want, assuming that you have enough materials, which we do. Our cup overfloweth with palladium and iridium and platinum. And even EZO, we have quite a bit of EZO. So basically, the world is now our oyster. And I'm happy to see it that way.
Geth on board, not as a prisoner. Can you believe that?
The commander's taken out more Geth than anybody. This one must be different.
That's right. Let's check out what Joker has to say. Hey, Seth.
So yeah, Geth on the ship. Geth?
Alright, we're all freaking insane.
That's it.
Nobody
for now.
seems to be comfortable.
See you, Commander.
Morale is down. Morale is down, but morality is up.
That's right.
Morality is both up and down as hard as it can go in both directions at the same time.
No messages for you, Commander.
Thanks, Chambers. We got a couple more loose ends to pack up here. So yeah, the rich planets that they give you are not quite as rich as you might initially think. I kind of assumed that they would be like DLC cheat planets almost. Not really. They're kind of the same as the regular planets that you encounter for the rest of the game. They're just particularly rich in like a single way per planet. So it didn't feel too bad to actually go out and do that. I don't know why, but all of these have stayed on the galaxy map even after I've depleted them. So that's kind of interesting to me.
I might call it irritating. But that's me.
No, that's correct. That's the better way to put it. But yeah, we're gonna do some loyalty quests. It's finally about that time. 'Cause remember, Legion wants to talk to us a little bit, but he doesn't want to talk to us until we go to our next planet. We are now in the final stage of the game in which everything is kind of... Let's say everything has a bit of a hidden timer, and we'll explain that as we go. Pragia. The jungle planet Pragia is overrun by choking hypergrowth caused by industrial mutated plant species. This, combined with its relative isolation and lack of population, has made Pragia an occasional base of operations for drug runners, weapons smugglers, pirates, mercenaries, terrorists, and intelligence agents seeking secrecy. Sustained habitation on Pragia is extremely difficult, where mutant and even poisonous plant life can overgrow colonies in days instead of years. Total, not a good place to be.
Don't sound like it.
So much so that, if you recall, this is where Jack wanted us to blow up where she was kind of incarcerated for much of her childhood. Or
Sounds like a
all
good
of her
time.
childhood. Yeah, that's right. Garrus is always up for a good time, so I'm going to bring Garrus along.
The loading screen tip even said as much.
Yeah, you know, some people, such as Garrus,
I forgot how much I
Are
hate
always
this place.
up for a good time.
See the landing pad?
there we
Has
go.
to be on the roof, or the vegetation would overgrow it in a few hours.
Shepard, I am picking up thermal signatures everywhere, except at your landing zone. Something's distorting the sensors.
This was a secret Cerberus facility.
Yeah, they build their equipment to last. Assholes. It was a mistake coming back here, Shepard.
No. Look, we're locked in.
Get a hold of yourself. It'll be okay.
I'm fine. Okay, let's get on the ground.
So this is the mission where we get to learn exactly how fucked up Cerberus is. Only to have...
Cool.
You remember the word of the day?
Dire.
Well, it's the word of the day every day.
It is the word of the day every day.
Come on, team.
Let's just get in there.
I could understand dressing like that in every scenario except pouring rain. It's got to be fucking cold.
I wonder... Because, listen.
Also, scrolling water texture on the armor. Nice touch.
It is a nice touch, and that's not an addition from the mod either. That's just something that was in the game. Which, for the 360, not bad.
Pretty good.
I never saw this room. I think they brought new kids in these containers. They were messed up and starving, but alive. Usually.
This is unbelievable.
Well, let's take a look around.
I almost wonder what Grunt would have had to say here. That would probably be interesting.
So I can tell you, because when you bring Grunt along with you, he just says, "They kept kids here." He doesn't have too much to say about this place.
Surprising.
He looks at the... he would look at the racks upon racks of, like, horrible torture equipment and ask if anyone was hungry.
I get that.
That is what Grunt would do. Hello.
The elusive man requested operation logs again. He's getting suspicious.
When we get results, he won't care what we did. But if he knew...
He won't find out. The elusive man requested operation.
Sounds like this facility went rogue.
He didn't say what they were hiding from the elusive man.
Imagine doing something so bad that you would hide it from the
remember
elusive
escaping
man.
to this room, fighting here.
Yeah.
I saw sunlight through the cracks in the ceiling. Only a half-dead guard between me and freedom. He was begging for his life.
Oof. Listen. Pragia is not a very jokey planet, as it turns out. They go between tones in this game quite a bit. This is a planet that handles it a lot better than, let's say, the Gernsback mission, right?
Mm-hmm. Terrible as it is.
Terrible as it is. Mostly, as you're walking through here,
We've been spotted.
you just get a sense of everything being wrong. And, like, not even everything being wrong because it's just, like, broken down. Whatever's been wrong here has been wrong for a very long time.
No more targets.
Thanks, Garrus.
This looks like an arena.
That's right. They used to stage fights here. Pit me against other kids. I loved it. Only time I was ever out of my cell.
Oh, jeez. Why would they do that?
What were they studying?
Hell if I know. Maybe that's how they got their kicks. I never understood anything that happened here.
Okay.
How often did they do this?
I was in a cell my whole life. Sometimes they took me out and made me fight. Filled me with drugs, other stuff. Time gets funny in a cell.
Jesus Christ.
Did other children die in these fights?
I was a kid, filled with drugs. I got shocked when I hesitated. Narcotics flooded my veins when I attacked.
That's fucked up.
What the hell was wrong with those people?
I don't know. Doesn't matter now.
They actually rewarded you for attacking.
I still get warm feelings during a fight.
Let's keep moving.
Let's get out of here.
Hell yes.
Can still taste the gunpowder they mixed in with the food.
Security Officer Zimkel, Telton facility. The subjects are out of their cells. They're tearing the place up. Subject 0 is going to get loose. I need permission to terminate. I repeat, permission to terminate.
All subjects besides 0 are expendable. Keep Jack alive.
Understood. I'll begin the...
That's not right. I broke out when my guards disappeared. I started that riot.
Maybe not.
It looks like there was a lot you didn't know.
The other kids attacked me, the guards attacked me, the automated systems attacked me. That doesn't leave lots of room for interpretation.
I don't like this place.
This place is supposed to be empty. Who the fuck shot that Baron? It's a fresh kill.
So, I've been talking a lot about, well, maybe not a lot, but I've mentioned a number of times that Jack is one of my favorite characters in the game.
Yeah.
And a lot of their arc kind of doesn't start until you do this mission, which is a shame because depending on how you go about the order of missions in this game, you can supremely fuck yourself over when it comes to some important decisions later. Thank you, Garrus. When it comes to some important decisions later on. And Jack is one of the potential people to just kind of lose out on a lot of storytelling. The other one is Legion. Consider how late in the game it is that we've just now started talking to Legion, right?
Right.
More than anything,
I've lost shield. This should punch through their armor.
Is just awful.
Headed your way.
And it's a sense of like, man, most of the people in Cerberus, like aside from people like Jacob who are in it for their own reasons and Miranda who's in it for her own reasons, a lot of the people in Cerberus are totally like punch clock villains. Like,
Damn it!
a lot of them just suck.
Concussive shot ready.
And these guys aren't Cerberus.
Nah, these are just jobbers.
Just gangsters.
Makes me wonder what the fuck the Blood Pack is doing here.
I can take it.
I always got the impression that the Blood Pack was like one of the lesser
Why'd they
gangs
need a
too.
morgue? This was a small facility.
I'm saying, some sick son of a bitch killed a lot of kids with these experiments and then checked his work.
Bullshit. I had the worst of it and I made it out alive.
Maybe.
Maybe
Jack,
not.
You were pretty young and hopped up on drugs the entire time.
The entire time.
Possibly still a little bit.
A little bit.
You've got like that Steven Tyler forever high going on in the back of your head. Your systems are forever fried just a little bit.
Which is not something that anybody wants to hear, but it could be the truth.
Could be.
So strange to be back here.
I feel like I'm pissed off. I'm a dangerous bitch. But then I'm a little girl again. Shit. It's complicated. Let's just go plant that bomb.
You know what?
We did bring a bomb, right? That's important.
Yeah. It's a very tiny bomb.
We've been
It's
spotted.
it's in one of those Capsule Corp capsules. Garrus, please.
It's a 1-inch punch in bomb
Like a
form.
toy.
It's located on the end of my fist.
That's right.
Here's something fun, by the way.
Yeah?
This combat encounter, you can just skip it. See ya.
See ya, chump.
Gonna put some bombs in your eye.
Also, you say that, but
I mean, they're fine.
don't worry about it.
They might be dead. But who hasn't died at least once, you know?
Said Shepard.
I died. I got better.
I thought the tallest
Must've
killed
been through
you.
here when I broke out.
You got
Yeah,
better.
but I'm better
But I
now.
don't remember it. This is a bad place.
Jesus. Here's something that I do want to point out about Pragia that is pretty cool, though.
Yeah?
As far as, like, the vegetation and everything, there's a lot of not just standard wall, like 90-degree angles going on, you know?
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of level geometry in this game that looks pretty good for the time.
The latest iteration of Pergnum went poorly. Subjects 1, 4, and 6 died. No biotic change among the survivors. We lowered core temperatures of surviving subjects, but no biotically beneficial reactions occurred. As a side effect, all subjects died.
Jesus.
So we'll not try that on Zero. I hope our supply of biotic potential subjects holds up. We are going through them fast.
This is bullshit. They weren't experimenting on the other children for my safety.
No, they were trying to pump you up as the ultimate biotic soldier.
You can't help what they did to others.
You don't get it, Shepard. I survived this place because I was tougher than the rest. That's who I am.
So draw on it.
You move on.
That's what we did.
And tougher.
Everything here was done in service of making Jack who she is today, which kind of sucks, considering, hey, she's not too happy about the way her life has turned out. Also, how much of this was also just people being fucked up and, like, Stanford prisoning experimenting their way through, right?
Mm.
Hey, Aresh. It's Kurek. Yeah, the intruders are here. You want them dead? We have to talk credits. You promised us lots of salvage, but this place is a waste.
Fucking nothing here.
Fine, we'll put them down. Then I'm coming in there and we're gonna talk salvage.
Get the fuck out of my way.
Hit them!
Who are you?
Kill them on my order. I want them.
If I remember correctly, this combat encounter has a weird little thing to it. I want to see if it still works on the PC version, where, yeah, if you just stay back here and you don't move forward, the Krogans will just, like, juke and jive back and forward continually, like they're, animatronics on Pirates of the Caribbean.
Concussive shot.
It's just like, zoop, 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 zoop.
That's pretty great. I'm a big fan of that.
It does make fighting them kind of a pain, but if you go over to the side, it's just like, now you're. I think it's just an issue of, like, now you're close enough that their AI kind of starts to kick in. But I like it. It's silly in a weird way.
Get ready for close combat.
I've got no shield.
Will you?
Don't scare me.
Maybe I should scare you.
Heavy weapons.
Look at this fucking thing, huh?
It's pretty cool, ain't it?
Only room left is my old cell. Whoever Aresh is, he's in there. I want to plant the bomb there anyway. Might as well do it on his corpse.
Corpse it is. I kinda can't blame you, honestly. This place being what it is, or at least what it seems to be. Yeah, I'm down for blowing this place up. If nothing else, just to, like, make sure that this never happens again. We already did MGS2. We don't need to do this child soldier thing every single time.
It seems to happen a lot.
It does happen a lot.
Gonna have a good time with those Witcher games.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, maybe that's why Jack's hair is also white.
That's all of them.
Thanks, Garrus. By which I mean Raiden, not this. They're both named Jack!
What
Come
the
out.
fuck?
We know you're here.
Who are you?
My name is Aresh, and you're breaking into my home. I know you.
Fuck your
Subject
home,
Zero.
dude.
So many years have
This place
passed.
sucks.
And I thought I was the only survivor.
My name is Jack. How the hell do you know me?
We all knew your face, Jack. They inflicted horrors on us so their experiments wouldn't kill you. You were the question, and I'm still looking for the answer.
Not too different from you, I guess.
Looks like you're not the only one pulled back here, Jack.
Place has a way of drawing people back.
This, but a place like this, it doesn't forget you. It follows you. I hired these mercs and came back almost a solar year ago. We're rebuilding it piece by piece. I'm gonna find out what they knew. How to unlock true biotic potential in humans. I'm restarting the Telton facility.
Excuse me?
No. Beautiful.
No, you're not.
I wanted a hole in the ground. He's trying to justify what happened by using it?
How can you possibly justify doing this?
You do the same thing to new kids. Wasn't this forced on you?
Some were bought from poor families on Earth or kidnapped from colonies. Most ended up here the way I did. Batarian pirates. They did such horrible things to us. They must have had good reasons.
What?
There's no reason good enough.
What?
Are you nuts? You lived it.
How did you even escape?
This place was like a prison. How'd you get out?
We all attacked at once as they were taking us to the lab. They would have put us down. But then Jack got loose.
Killed everybody.
When I came to, it was over. The guards, the scientists, and the kids were all dead. And you were gone.
I stopped it. All of it. Maybe the others did have it bad, but what you're doing is just messed.
Everything we went through must have been worth something.
Okay, no, but what are we even gonna do about this guy? Because he can't even be reintegrated.
We can blow up the place, but that still leaves him. What do we do with another you?
That's easy.
Just leave me here. This is where I belong.
Fuck that.
Wait. Don't do that.
Jack, he's trapped in his past. You need to move on from yours.
He wants to restart this place. He needs to die.
Yeah, but he's
crazy
fucking
and he's never gonna
nutcase.
restart this facility. You have to let it go. Your past doesn't have to control you.
Fuck! Get out of here. Go! He's not worth chasing. None of it is.
Dude, if what I understand about this facility is correct, he wouldn't get like 3 feet out of the door before dying to some piranha plant, so I think you're fine.
You did the right thing, Jack.
Maybe.
Yeah, those piranha
This room
plants.
was my whole childhood.
That's right.
Give me a minute to look around.
Take your time.
Go ahead.
Nothing's changed, but it's all different.
Oh boy, what do you wanna interact with first? Everything's horrible.
What's the most horrible? We should start with that.
Maybe the bed.
That's what I was thinking.
Sometimes I dream that I'm back in this bed being tortured. I used to tie the sheets around my wrists and try to rip them off. I want to stop coming back here.
Yeah, I understand.
I thought that room out there was the rest of the world. I'd pound and yell. Never did any good. I used this table for everything. It was like my best friend. I'd crawl under it to cry. I was pathetic.
Jack's pretty unreasonably hard on herself about all this. But kind of how could you not be? That's the kind of
scarring on the
personality
wall here?
this would breed.
That's where I killed my first man. One of the guards tried to stop me. Instead, I stopped him. Okay.
I think
no more wallowing.
I think
Let's
the wall
blow this
stopped
place to
him.
hell.
It was a joint effort. Teamwork was involved, you understand?
I see.
Really? Come on. So check this out.
Yeah.
There's no fucking way Aresh got out of that.
Yeah, but fuck him. Who
No,
cares?
fuck him, right? But like the Paragon response of, let him go. We don't need to kill him. Also set off a bomb like 30 feet away from him. Ah, shit. Facility on Pragia confirmed destroyed, concerned that previous cleanup crew failed to destroy all records. Surviving facility scientists already dead, either from uprising or after facility shutdown. Jack should have no further emotional issues distracting her from the mission.
Loyalty earned in so many words.
Yes, but also, I wish it were that easy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no
Just
problem.
blow up your past.
Depression solved. We beat it.
If all you had to do was blow something up that you hated, the world would be a very different place.
I'd be a very different person.
Oh, yeah.
Evil
Same.
midnight bomber with bombs at midnight.
Jack and Miranda are in the middle of a disagreement. Can you head it off before they tear out a bulkhead?
Of course
I'll
they
deal
are.
with it.
Take pictures.
Touch me and I will smear the walls with you, bitch!
Enough. Stand
Come
down,
on.
both of you.
The cheerleader won't admit what Cerberus did to me was wrong.
It wasn't Cerberus. Not really. But clearly you were a mistake.
Screw you! You've got no idea what they put me through. Maybe it's time I showed you.
Okay, wait. You're both being stupid. Fuck off.
My opinion is the one that matters. You two, keep a deck apart at all times.
She can't be trusted, Shepard. She'll jeopardize the whole mission.
If we survive this, you two can tear each other apart. Until then, save your hate for the collectors.
She'll survive.
I'll make sure of it. Then, I'll tear you apart myself.
You two gonna be okay?
It's a good thing you came by when you did.
I'll say.
As long as she does her
You
job,
were handling
we'll
that
be
really
fine.
badly.
Thanks, Shepard.
Okay, so here's the deal, right?
Right.
That little spat there was something that we kind of wanted to course correct, because I was waiting for the right moment to bring this up, but the way that morality works in this game is kind of fucked up. Because here's the thing. You take a look at your morality score, your Paragon and your Renegade. The way that we were going, our Paragon score was about 80 to 85%, right?
Right.
And the cutoff for what is essentially like the big decisions, like letting Tally have the support of the Admiralty Board, or, you know, like circumventing that issue with her father, or settling crew disputes like this one, is supposed to be, and I caution, supposed to be 75%. But that's not actually what that score means. Because the visual score for Paragon and for Renegade is just like the combined score of the totals that you've passed, like the actual score that you get when it pops up and says, oh, you got +1, +2, right?
Right.
But what those checks are is actually a separate hidden mechanic, which is how many opportunities did you take to be Paragon versus be Renegade. So let's say you have 10, or no, okay, so let's say that you have 100, right? Total things that show up says, do you want to go red, do you want to go blue? If you choose 75% blue, then that's good. You'll be able to get it. But the remaining 25% might not be a full 25% Renegade. Because some of those choices, which some of them are hidden behind actions that are not blue and are not red, are just invisible to you. So what that score actually is, and this has fucked up so many people, especially me when I first played this game, is like the sunken opportunity cost of total possible Paragon and Renegade. So, whereas Mass Effect 1 had two systems, it had Charm and Intimidate, and then it had Paragon and Renegade, Mass Effect 2 gets rid of the Charm and the Intimidate, but what it adds is a total 100% checklist for opportunity cost, which means that the further you go into the game, like, even if you do almost everything one way, the further that you go into the game, neither of those scores will ever actually change so much as you're trying to keep them from falling.
I see.
If this sounds confusing to anybody in the audience, it's because it is. And it sucks. And
why'd they program it this way?
I don't know. I think they programmed it this way because it was supposed to be the fix for the problem in Mass Effect 1, which it is, but it ended up creating a second, bigger problem in 2. And one of the very few things that 3 fixes is it introduces a much better Paragon and Renegade situation, which we will talk about when we get to it.
Shepard Commander.
Hey, what's up, man?
We have completed our analysis of the Reaper's data core.
Tell me about it.
Did you find anything useful?
We were sent to the old machine to preserve the Geth's future. We are prepared to reveal how. The heretics have developed a weapon to use against Geth. You would call it a virus. It is stored on a data core provided by Sovereign. Over time, the virus will change us, make us conclude that worshipping the old machines is correct.
Uh-huh. Shit, okay.
So why did you need to go to the Reaper corpse?
The heretics store the code in a quantum storage device Sovereign provided. To find and destroy the virus, we needed to understand its code and data storage structures.
And did you?
So the virus would give all Geth the heretics' logic, and all Geth would then go to war with organics.
Yes, Geth believe all intelligent life
It's a morality virus.
The heretics no longer share this belief.
Sort of.
They judge that forcing an invalid conclusion on us is preferable to a continued schism.
Wow, okay, so that actually explains a whole lot about the discrepancies between what the Geth are and how the Geth have been.
I thought Geth couldn't be hacked or get viruses, at least for more than a few seconds.
Altered programs are restored from archives. New installations are deleted. This heretic weapon introduces a subtle operating error in our most basic runtimes, the equivalent of your nervous system. An equation with a result of 1.33382 returns as 1.33381. This changes the results of all higher processes. We will reach different conclusions.
Well, I mean, it doesn't make sense. The more basic that your code is, if anything like fucks up at the base level, everything built upon that foundation also fucks up.
Electricity. Like AIs, you are shaped by both hardware and software. We are purely software, mathematics. The heretics' conclusion is valid for them. Our conclusion is valid for us. Neither result is an error. An analogy. Heretics say 1 is less than 2. Geth say 2 is less than 3.
I appreciate that.
If it were released, how quickly would this virus spread through your people?
We are networked via FTL buoys. Most would change within a day. Isolated platforms
really fast,
would remain
as it turns
unaffected
out.
until they rejoin the network.
You know where this thing is?
The heretics' headquarters station on the edge of the terminus. We will provide coordinates. Normandy's stealth systems are necessary to safely approach.
Hell yeah, we'll do it.
Heretic headquarters. Sounds like we could end their raids once and for all. Let's do it.
Total victory is a possibility. We cannot judge the odds at this time. Regardless, we will begin preparations.
All right, so we are absolutely going to try and win Legion's loyalty. And not only win Legion's loyalty, but possibly save the Geth?
Yeah.
Or at least make some very important baby steps towards doing so. Shit, man.
You killed a lot of Geth. Maybe it's time to kind of run that back a bit.
You know, the Geth... Well, the Geth understand, right?
Yeah.
Because they've got kind of a miniature civil war going on between actual Geth and the Geth that were infected by this virus. And the ones that were infected by the virus, Legion was straight up like, oh no, those are the heretics. It's okay that you would have killed them, because we were going to kill them too. In fact, if anything, we've been working towards the same goal from the beginning. If anything, you helped us. So I guess we're going to keep helping him. Try
keep
our
on,
best.
keep on.
Yeah, absolutely. And honestly, like, I'm super down to spend more time with Legion if possible.
Absolutely.
Once called Heritar by the Quarians, this space station was stripped of its useful technology by the fleeing migrant fleet when they left the Perseus Veil 300 years ago. Little more than a cold metal superstructure floating in the void, the station was removed from star charts by 2050 CE. Scans indicate that the station was reconstructed and upgraded in a massive effort that must have taken at least 10 years, implying that there may have been some Geth outside the Veil before their infamous attack on Eden Prime. Needing little but a fuel source, it could have been hidden here for much longer without attracting attention from the barren worlds around Tasra, or the clueless Elcor in the Salahil system. Heretic Station, as Legion refers to it, is home to a Geth data core, capable of broadcasting vast distances through tight beam projection. Approximately 6.6 million copies of Geth software are stored in the station, the majority of which are kept bodiless in servers and downloaded to legged platforms which are needed. The station's population of legged platforms is approximately 2.4 million.
Interesting.
That is a lot
That's
of
an
Geth.
interesting distinction.
No hardware. All software. I like referring to an entire population as software.
It's kind of like the thing with the Drell, almost. But more robot-y.
A little bit. So, also, this is Jack's thing. We get a black tank top and, like, camo and super kick-ass boots. It's good stuff.
Those boots do kick ass.
I think we're gonna bring Tally. I don't know.
Yeah,
about
I was
you.
gonna say, it should be interesting.
Oh boy. And AI hacking, I'll take it. Tally, you can have this one. Legion, you can have whatever you want, buddy. Let's get going.
He's also got AI hacking.
Oh yeah. We're gonna need it. Also, this is potentially one of the most dangerous missions that we've been on yet. If you consider the idea,
a lot of Geth in there.
Right? They could look
almost
out a window
3
and see us
million.
coming.
Windows are structural weaknesses. Geth, do not use them. Approach the hull at these coordinates.
Why would you use
Access
Windows?
achieved.
You
We may
humans
proceed.
suck. Joker's
I love
the best.
Joker.
Joker's the best. Man, we got Shepard,
Alert.
Tally,
This facility has
Legion,
little aerogravity.
Joker.
Geth require neither.
This whole team is fucking great.
Won't we be detected? Don't they have intrusion alarms?
Sensors have been reduced. We have infiltrated their wireless network and filled the data storage with random bits.
So?
And that helps us how?
The heretics must scrub
It's
their junk
noise.
data. They have
Yes.
partitioned themselves into local networks, working in parallel. Any alarm we trigger will not go beyond the room we are in. Only accessing the main core will trigger a station-wide alert.
We've got a job to
Guess
do.
what we're gonna go
Let's
do.
get to it.
Shepard Commander, we concluded that destruction of this station was the only resolution to the heretic question. There is now a second option.
Oh?
Their virus can be repurposed. If released into the station's network, the heretics will be rewritten to accept our truth.
Either way, these Geth won't be a problem anymore. But Shepard, think about this. If you rewrite these Geth, they'll join the others. Legion's Geth will be stronger. Can we trust them not to attack us in the future?
Rewriting is kind of unethical.
I agree, but yeah, this is interesting. Why'd you bring this up now?
Why didn't you mention this before we came aboard?
We did not know the virus was complete. It is. It can be used against the true Geth at any time. Our arrival was timely.
What do you recommend, Legion?
They're your people, Legion. You must have an opinion.
This is new data. We have not yet
Gotta
reached
think about it.
consensus. We will process as the mission proceeds.
Rewriting is unethical.
I wouldn't brainwash an organic race. I can't see treating the Geth differently.
The question is irrelevant. If we do not rewrite them, we destroy them. That is why we are here. Do not hesitate now. They will exterminate your species because their gods tell them to. You cannot negotiate with them. They do not share your pity, remorse, or fear.
Gotta get that Terminator reference in there. It's been too many years since I've seen Terminator 1, 2, not 3. I could probably stand to go a
Geth
couple
are
more
impacted.
years without watching
Maybe
it.
we can sneak past them.
Interrupting data streams will alert local network. We recommend preemptive strikes against hardlink routers.
Neat. I love the Foley in this mission. I think it's really good. Let's see what we got here. Yeah!
We've been detected.
I'll bet. So, the way that this mission setup here works is,
I'm picking up useful resources in the Geth hubs. We could salvage them for supplies.
Totally. The way that this one works is if you trip any of
Why are
those
all the heretics
green
attached to
lines
these
on the
hubs?
floor, everybody will
These are mobile
suddenly wake up.
platforms. Hardware. The crew is software.
I think one of them just walked right over it.
Computer.
Okay, tell me more about the hubs.
I'm not sure I follow.
The heretics connect to the main computer to exchange data memories and program updates. We gain complexity by linking together. To be isolated within a single platform is to be reduced. We see less, comprehend less. It is quieter.
If you exchange data, memories, how do you keep track of which ones are yours? How do you stay you?
There is only we.
That's not really a
We
concern.
were created to share data among ourselves. The difference between Geth is perspective. We are many eyes looking at the same things. One platform will see things another does not, and will make different judgments.
Even the heretics?
I can see why you'd be conflicted about the heretics. In a way, whatever you do to them, you're doing to yourself.
Yes, once they return to us and upload their memories, we will share their experience of being altered.
Oh boy.
Every other species I know of might be psychologically scarred by a traumatic experience like that.
It is not clear if Geth can be traumatized. We do not feel pain as you do. We cannot predict what the effects will be.
Let's keep moving.
Yes.
The only person who can predict what the effects of this will be are maybe the writers. What flavor of AI hive mind are you going for?
We can assume control of any defensive turret. They will assist us briefly, then self-destruct.
Neat. I like what I'm hearing. Okay, first of all, hack that.
Compromised.
Take that.
Simple enough. Man, now I just miss Watch Dogs. Watch Dogs 2, specifically, not the other one.
Not the other one.
So I think what happened when we walked through that first room was, I believe either Legion or Tally walked on one of these while we were trying to avoid them.
Which is pretty fucking classic, if I do say so myself. It's AI companions being able to trip hazards that they are not programmed to avoid.
Reminds me of situation. What are you doing up there? But he wants to be tall. Reminds me of situations playing like Skyrim and Oblivion, where you would be walking through and or Fallout is probably a better example. And Butch would just like step on a pressure plate and get locked into a bear trap or something.
Or set off a grenade bouquet and kill you both.
Or that.
Hostiles eliminated.
That's right, everybody's dead. I mean, dead in a relative sense, but, you know. No longer a problem.
Neutralized, you might say.
Yeah, I'd go with neutralized.
Incapacitated.
Punched in the face.
Also good.
I'm a fan of punches. Punches are good stuff. Might want to keep my sniper rifle for a little bit later, just in case. Also, I find it interesting that apparently the disruptor ammo and like the ammo power-up types like stay on your gun between missions.
Go for the optics.
Because I didn't turn this on, but it's always on when I switch to the pistol, right?
That is interesting.
If that's true, that's really neat. If it's not true, I might have just broken something, which is totally a possibility.
Yeah, that's also possible, considering.
Considering the pedigree. Nah. You stay there. Stay right in that hallway where those things can shoot you.
It's just you, me, and these rocket launchers that you hacked between us.
Correct.
Target processed.
Scoped and dropped. Shepard Commander. Hello? Spooky robot aliens. Ooh, heavy weapons, I'll take it. Tally?
Use this.
One less to worry about. Come on, guys. Also, you can see it in Legion there. He's his character portrait is doing that grunt thing a little bit.
Little bit.
He's just a little bit too... Like, that giant spike in the back is a little bit too big for, whatever they're drawing from.
Yeah.
Oh, hi. How you doing?
Allied fire!
Man, that cloak comes in handy. So, while I'm talking about the cloak, actually, there's a distinction between the agent and the assassin perk, which, in addition to changing how long and how effective your overall stealth button is, it does that change to your Paragon and Renegade. And part of the reason why I wanted to bring up how kind of fucked up that system is and how it doesn't entirely work as intended is every time that you retrain that power, you get a 100 or 70% boost of your base stat, right?
I had no idea Geth built stations this large.
The station is over 15 kilometers long. That room may run the length of it.
However, when you think about it, because of the way that the percentage checks work, you're basically saying, okay, I want to bump this up to 100%, but 100% of that total is not going to change because whatever that total, like whatever the value
relevant.
is, yeah. So it bumps up the number, but it doesn't actually bump up your ability to make a lot of those dialogue checks, or at least not to make the ones that actually factor into meaningful changes. It's a system that they did not entirely think through.
It's not very well considered.
No. Also, not very well considered. Don't, guys, be very careful, okay? Be very careful. We're hunting...
Don't step in the data streams.
Hunters, I guess.
Yeah.
Don't cross over the streams. Are you a fan of Ghostbusters?
I'm a pretty big fan of it. I like the first one. Which I think is what most people would say.
I think so too, yeah. Did you ever see the second one?
No.
I don't know how you would feel about the second one, because, like, it's not as good, but it is way more goofy and, like, more self-indulgent in a way that can be more entertaining depending on what you're looking at, right?
Right.
Like the conversation that we had about Gundam not too long ago is how I feel about Ghostbusters 1 and 2.
One
like,
down.
This one is pretty bad, but at the same time, it's a lot more entertaining. But like the first movie is just way better in general. The first movie is kind of like a perfect, weird, oddball, like not oddball, but like a weird...
One of a kind.
Unique, yeah. It's a totally unique comedy. Whereas 2 is like a very 1980-something sequel.
Are these databases?
Processors. Each contains thousands of geth.
Can't they see us walking by?
They are no more aware of us than you are of cells in your bloodstream.
This isn't like the other hubs we've seen here.
This is a database. It contains a portion of the heretics' accumulated memories. Wait. We discovered copies of our current patrol routes in this database. This suggests the heretics have runtimes within our networks.
Oh?
We wouldn't be here if the heretics wanted to be friends with the Geth. Why wouldn't they spy on you?
You do not understand. Organics do not know each other's minds. Geth do. We are not suspicious. We accept each other. The heretics desired to
Except
leave.
when we don't.
We understood their reasons. We allowed it. There was peace between us.
Yeah, not so much anymore, huh?
It couldn't have lasted forever. You disagreed about what path your race should take.
Human history is a litany of blood shed over differing ideals of rulership and afterlife. Geth have no such history. We shared consensus on such things. How could we have become so
Except
different?
for these ones who do.
Why can we no longer understand each other? What did we do wrong?
Oh, it's not your fault.
When individuals
It's
are separated,
Saren's
they
fault.
develop in different ways. When they get back together, they don't always get along.
If this is the individuality you value, we question your judgment. This
That's
topic is
fair.
irrelevant. We must return to the mission.
Have you reached a decision about whether to rewrite the heretics or not?
We are still trying to build consensus. Some processes judge destruction preferable, others rewrite.
Let's keep moving.
Yes.
Oh boy, yeah. There's a lot going on here. There's both a lot and not very much going on here.
What's happening is a lot, but there's not a lot of it happening.
What's happening is a lot, but the actual ideas being put forth are relatively simple ones. Just using a lot of techno
Yes,
jargon to
we
get
will
there.
upload a copy of our runtime into the core. It will delete all copies of the virus. When complete, it will notify us.
And look at this big combat arena.
The indexing
That's right.
operation will take time. The heretics will respond with force to our upload. We must hold this room.
Oh, shocker.
We can override some of the station's internal systems to defend us. Are you ready to begin?
Yeah, totally. Let's do it.
Start your upload, Legion. We'll defend this position.
I'll defend this
Bypass will be
position
done.
with your life
Shepard
if I
Commander,
have to.
Where would you like us to activate defenses? Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms.
Alright.
Look at this tower defense bullshit.
Yeah, it is. And it also probably wouldn't surprise you to know that the first couple of times that I played this game, I didn't understand what it was like asking me to do. So I just played it like a regular ass mission, and fine. You can do that too. And since we can hack a bunch of people, we just do that. This whole thing turns into a much more manageable situation. God, I love their sound effects. Wii U. Anybody else?
Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms.
Here they come.
They're putting their souls into bodies.
That's right. Oh, you know what? I noticed something the other day that I wanted to point out.
Yeah?
Remember, you remember Judy Alvarez from Cyberpunk?
Uh-huh.
She's got a tattoo on her arm that's literally like a tiny cartoon ghost coming out of a clamshell.
That's pretty good.
I really like that. Judy was probably my favorite character in that game, so I like that too.
Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms.
It's probably the last one. Rule of 3.
I don't know if Rule of 3 applies to waves. It's the one thing.
I don't see why not. I mean, okay. in a game like this, I might see why. But like tower defense, I suppose, yeah, those things just go on forever. My poorly worded way of saying I don't play tower defense games. I have, on occasion.
But you don't make a habit of it.
No, if I do, it's usually by accident. How about that?
You and everyone else with good taste.
Hey, I appreciate that. Oh, there they come. Hey, check this out. Let's hack that one, and you hack that one. And just fuck that guy up. It's like shooting fish in a robotic barrel. Only the fish have guns. And also, it's nothing like shooting fish in a barrel. Thanks, buddy. Oh. You guys see that guy, right? Yeah, there he... Okay. Good submachine gun.
Data mining and analysis complete. Shepard Commander, it is time to choose. Do we rewrite the heretics or delete them?
Oh shit, okay, let's talk about this a little bit first.
You don't have any trouble wiping out your own people.
Every sapient has the right to make their own decisions. The heretics chose a path that prohibits coexistence.
That doesn't make sense. If they have the right to make their own decisions, how can you suggest brainwashing them to accept your way?
We stated the option exists. We did not endorse it. It is Shepard Commander's decision.
No, wait, don't... I'm kinda going with Tally on this one.
What's to stop them from using the virus later to change themselves back?
We will delete the virus after using it. We judge it too dangerous to allow its existence.
That's a good idea.
Why are you letting me make this decision?
But why
Your
me?
people.
We are conflicted. There is no consensus among our higher order runtimes. 573 favor rewrite, and 571 favor destruction. Shepard Commander, you have fought the heretics. You have perspective we lack. The Geth grant their fate to you.
Ooh, boy. Okay. Rewriting them is unethical. Killing them also maybe unethical. I could see arguments both ways. What's your feeling on this, Bix?
I think you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. But one of them is going to upset Tali.
That's true. That's really true. Tally.
If they're rewritten, your people will accept them back? Will they even want to go back?
They will agree with our judgments in return. We will integrate their experiences. All will be stronger.
Take them then.
Yeah,
when we get
I'll accept that
control of the
risk.
core, release the virus.
Acknowledged.
The risk of the Geth maybe becoming stronger and like thinking that the heretics were maybe had it right from the beginning.
What does that
I don't
mean?
think that's gonna
The
happen.
virus will be sent to heretics in nearby star systems. This station will broadcast a powerful electromagnetic pulse
It's
through
Geth
XDR
amnesty
channels.
at this point.
How powerful?
Yeah.
Yield in excess of 1.21 petawatts. Alert. EM flux will be hazardous to unshielded organic forms. Addendum. The interior of this station is not shielded.
I really wish you'd said that before. Back to the ship. Double time, people.
Okay. I wish that we did not have to make the choice of like, well, are you going to brainwash them in order to forgive them? Or give them a second chance, rather. But, in general, I am an advocate for giving people a second chance and not wholesale genocide, right?
Well, when you think about it... Oh man, this is a difficult topic to broach.
It's okay, they're robots.
Does that make it okay?
I don't know. You'd have to ask. Holy shit! You'd have to ask Tally about that. Actually, don't ask Tally because she's biased.
A little bit biased.
You'd have to ask, like, Morden. Well, no, because Morden has made some questionable decisions.
Morden likes genocide.
Morden doesn't like genocide, but he'll do a genocide if he has to.
The genophage, also a complex topic.
Yeah, the genophage is... Oh, boy! Yep, that's me. Ah, boy. That knockback. If you get hit with that knockback, you might as well be done.
Yeah.
That's okay. It's not actually that big of a run. I can do that again. It's a rough situation to go through. You're damned if you do and damned if you don't. That's absolutely true. But I think I'm always... Did it turn me? Which way am I going? Going that way. I think, yeah, we're going
Well,
this
way. Here's something to consider.
Yeah.
When does it start being brainwashing and stop being curing a mental illness?
Yeah. Well, I mean, and that kind of all just depends on, that depends on how you're doing it, I suppose, and what it is that you're rewriting.
Shield to fail.
Like, are you rewriting them and they retain their, not individuality, but do they, do they maintain their perspective? If yes, great. That's about as humanitarian as you can get with not literal humans, right?
You should switch to your disruptor ammo.
Oh god, I thought I was on disruptor ammo. I don't know why I was on the... You're right. Although that ice ammo is pretty cool.
You might say that.
How cold is it? It's cold. Alright, 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 alright. Can I also say fuck Andre 3000? Because I'm pretty sure Andre 3000 is the reason why Class of 3000 got cancelled after like 12 episodes. Much like Puffy tried to sue Puffy Amiyumi because their name was Puffy Amiyumi. I hate that shit. Absolutely hate that shit. Anyway, after all has been said and done, I believe that the Geth should be given a second chance. Rewriting of Geth heretics will make main Geth factions significantly more powerful. Given perception of Reapers, they may be possible allies, though long-term cooperation remains unlikely. Regardless, data recovered from Geth Station offered valuable insight into AI's social and technological processes. Legion should be committed to the mission after Shepard's help with the Geth heretics. So what's actually being posited by the game is more a question of, will the Geth eventually overturn you because you're making them stronger? Do you trust them after the events of Mass Effect 1? Or should they be given another chance?
Commander, Tali just went to have a chat with Legion. You better get down to the AI core.
Again?
I'm on it, Joker.
Don't make me choose. I love you both.
Just got back. You were there.
I'm glad you're here. I caught Legion scanning my Omni tool. It was going to send data about the flotilla back to the Geth.
Hold on.
Creators performed weapons tests and were discussing plans to attack us. We believed it necessary to warn our people.
We already made the Geth stronger by rewriting the ones that worship the Reapers. I won't let Legion endanger the fleet by giving them more information.
Creators exiled Tali. She is no longer part of Creator Collective. Why does she still protect Creator interests?
You can't let this happen, Shepard. I trusted you, and I worked with a Geth on the team, but this is too much.
Okay, listen. You're both wrong, is what I wish this said. So instead, shut the fuck up.
Look at you, both of you. This is exactly what the Reapers want.
It's the Reapers' fault.
Tali, of course the Geth are worried about your people. You want to destroy them.
It's not that simple.
And Legion, what the hell were you thinking? Are you trying to undermine
This
this
I
entire
agree with.
operation?
We did not intend to decrease operational efficiency.
We're
You
on a
can't
mission.
do this.
You can either fight at my side or get crushed under my heel, but you will not stand in my way.
That's
I like
Eva
this
Shepard.
To facilitate unit cohesion, we will not transmit data regarding creator plans.
Thank you, Legion. I understand your intention. What if I gave you some non-classified data?
What if
to
you
send?
just asked?
We would be grateful.
Everybody, smile.
Love it.
Everybody, just shut up, chill out, stop bothering Dr. Chakwas. She's got emails to get through. If everyone,
Fucking shut up and listen to me.
if everyone would just sit down and remember who's the goddamn Captain Commander Shepard Commander around here, I would tell you what's best. Hey Thane, how you dealing with all this bullshit?
Do you need something?
Can we talk?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Very well. I had been recording a message for Kolyat.
How are things going with him?
It is difficult. All things worth keeping are. I never explained. I suppose the story of my wife's death took you by surprise.
Not really. I mean, you've always kept secrets.
You've talked a lot about your people, but not much about yourself.
It's not that I don't trust you. I'm not used to trusting anyone, especially since Irika was killed. That memory I mentioned before. Laser dot trembles on the target's skull. The smell of spice on the spring wind. Sunset eyes defiant in the scope. That was Irika. That was how I met her. She saw my targeting laser as she walked by and threw herself in the way.
Oh shit. That and
Oh,
you
boy.
And you married her, huh?
So how'd she go from blocking your shot to having your children?
It's not all that different, really.
The memory possessed and endowed me. I fell on my knees before her, begged her pardon. She introduced me to the world beyond my work. Eventually, she forgave me. Later, she loved me.
Aw. I'd read that novel.
I guess she impressed you.
She woke me up. Her body trembles, not fear. Indignation. Her mouth moves. How dare you? You and I trained to sacrifice ourselves to save others. How often does a civilian step in the way of a bullet to protect someone they've never met? I thought
So far, the only people who have been standing in front of my
met
gun
my
have been the
eyes
people
through
on my
scope.
squad, so.
And my purpose faltered.
That sounds really interesting. How'd this turn out for you guys?
When you talked to Kolyat, you said she died.
I let myself become complacent. I thought Irika and Kolyat were safe. I stayed away too long, and my enemies came for her.
Who would that be?
Who came for her?
Batarians. A slaver race.
Always with the Batarians.
Outer colonies. I'd killed their leaders. They paid the shadow broker to find out who I was. But they were afraid of me. So they went after her.
Go on.
You told Kolyat that you hunted her killers down.
Irika woke me up. When she passed, I returned to my battle sleep. My body hunted her killers, murdered them.
Battle
I was taught
sleep.
To grant death quickly, cleanly, to minimize suffering. Them, I let them linger.
Yeah, you know what? Probably would have done that too.
I don't blame you. They killed innocents to get to you.
For you and me, death is business. For people like them, it is sport. I haven't spoken about my wife, and I don't think I ever have. I didn't have anyone left to tell it to.
Okay, holy shit, I forgot that's how they worded it. Thane, listen. That's wonderful. That's what I'm gonna choose, but the disparity between these two options of just like...
It's wonderful.
Oh man, that gets me really hot around my facial scars.
Maybe I haven't been as upfront as I should be. I'm here for you, Thane. Whatever you need.
You
Oh yeah, those scars started to come back a bit.
Thank you for listening, Siha.
I think my
We
translator
bumped up to our
just
renegade
glitched.
score a little bit.
What did you call me?
Siha. Someday I'll tell you what it means.
Alright. We'll continue this conversation later, Thane. Oh man. Occasional things with just like the way that character interactions get written in this game is great, Because it's stuff like I should go and stuff like I want you, Thane, that adds a certain layer of charm to all of the proceedings, right?
And it's great because that's not even what's said.
It's not. What's up, Samara?
Shepard.
You up to some
I
cool
wanted
shit?
to check in. I am always happy to talk with you.
Tell me more about Space Samurai.
I'm interested in hearing more about Asari Justicars.
I love this room.
We hold a unique place in Asari culture. Justicars are from another era. Young Asari grow up watching vids about our adventures. Pure fiction, of course. Some Asari are uncomfortable with us, but so few Justicars exist that most have never met one.
I kind of want to ask about these vids, actually. How rare are you guys?
Imagine if Samurai were still
Few
alive,
Asari wish to
because
make the
people live for like
sacrifices
400
necessary to
years.
become one of us. And the
Imagine
training
if
has a high
Samurai were
casualty
actually as cool as
It
they
is a
liked
life
to
of
pretend
constant
that they were,
danger.
instead of just being
Throughout
like
the entire galaxy,
Batarian
there are
slavers,
only a
more or
handful of
less.
us at any time.
Sounds terrible.
Why would anyone want to be a Justicar?
It is a deeply personal matter. Sometimes the most brutal path is the only honest one.
Yeah? How do you like my floating here? This is my biotic ability I've been working on to impress you. Do you like it? It's
Pretty
really
good.
It's very difficult. Tell me about the code.
This code of the Justicar seems central to your life.
It is 5,000 sutras and covers every situation
Jesus
one
Christ.
can encounter. I have memorized every word. There is only the code.
Oh boy, how flexible is this code?
Sometimes justice calls for mercy.
It does not exist to bring about spiritual enlightenment. Its purpose is to punish the wicked and protect the innocent.
That's pretty black and white.
The Asari I've spoken to seem conflicted about Justicars.
In this age, people see shades of gray everywhere. The code of the Justicar is black and white. I might seem a hero to many, but I would kill all of them if I had to.
Hey, you know what? That's us too.
What role do you think Justicars have in Asari society?
I would say that the closest human equivalent is a knight-errant in your medieval lore. Perhaps mixed with a bit of samurai.
It's a good mixture.
It's a
Also,
good mixture.
I just noticed our arm is clipping straight through our knee.
Oh my goodness, you're right.
Tell me about killing.
What does your code say about killing?
I am compelled to kill the wicked. If a Justicar is involved, peaceful solutions are long past.
You make killing sound so
I
casual.
see, you're the big
I
guns.
remember each being
Oh, yeah.
I have slain.
The
They
big
are
sword.
always in my thoughts.
Does the code forbid romantic involvement?
We're
It
not
does not.
Jedi. Come
However,
on.
I would never be interested in such. That part of my life is well behind me.
I understand.
You know about knights errant and samurai?
When I knew I must leave Asari space again, I studied the history and morals of new species.
Look how fucking
When I was a
sharp the
maiden
corner of that
wandering the
couch is.
galaxy,
Could you imagine
humans had
stubbing your
not
toe
yet
on
arrived.
something like that?
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. I just noticed like actual blood. What do you think of humans?
What did your studies tell you about us?
You are more individualistic than any other species I have encountered. If 3 humans are in a room, there will be 6 opinions. I like your species.
I like
I'm
that
curious
reasoning.
to see what you will do.
Hell yeah.
I should go.
I'm glad we spoke.
Should probably go check out what's going on with Morden to make sure that we don't clip through any more furniture accidentally. Like,
I thought you were going to say so we don't clip through any more dialogue.
yeah, no, that's true. You don't want to clip through dialogue. Actually, though, we do want to check out Jack because this will be the first time that Jack's been willing to talk to us in a while.
A good amount of time.
So here's something also while we're talking about Jack. Well, I'll wait until we're done with
I needed to wipe
this.
that place off the map. You took me there to do it, and I owe you. You don't know what it's like, Shepard, to have garbage like that following you. It marks you in ways you don't expect.
Get over it.
You're not the only one with a past, Jack. Everyone has to deal.
Know what? I like that. I piss and moan, and you say, grow the fuck up. That victim garbage, It's half me. I think I get that.
I never thought I'd see you show mercy, but you let Aresh live.
He was trapped in the past, reliving it every day. You showed how that could be me. I'm not getting stuck like that. I'm better than him, and I'm sure as hell not carrying that crater around with me.
So, you feel like you changed it all?
Do you think you're different now?
I know that place is gone. But I still kind of want to kill every person I see. No offense.
Yeah.
No, I get that.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'll take what I can get with you, Jack.
You did a lot, Shepard. Shit. I'm not
What?
good at this soft stuff.
That was a smile. Holy shit.
Thanks, okay? Let's...
That's the first time you've done that.
Let's get back to work.
Hell yeah. Alright, we're friends now. So,
Good job.
I like that Jack also works on a little bit of the Krogan mentality of sometimes the renegade option is the correct option to, like, work your way through a
What is the new
conversation,
power
right?
grid balance?
Not much. With built-in capacitor subsystems, they have a surprisingly low draw.
Doesn't that mean the shielding boost wouldn't last long under fire?
True. They're built for hard, fast strikes, not firefights of attrition.
Thanks, guys. Down for the tech talk. So, Jack's character arc kind of starts with the destruction of Pragia, and that's both good and bad because she's got a lot of character development, and it's spread between this game and the next. But the shitty thing about her character arc is that you cannot complete it unless you're in a romantic relationship. You can't do it unless you're actively romancing her. Also meant to go to CIC.
Fucked up.
Yeah, that is fucked up. It's incredibly, like, reductionist and shitty, but
limiting
and low-key misogynistic, even though I don't usually like to use that word because it gets thrown around a lot. But yeah,
IFF
totally.
is newly installed, Shepard. However, I must test its impact on the Normandy systems. I suggest you take the shuttle to access your next location.
I understand.
Good news. Looks like the Reaper IFF is finally hooked up and ready to go.
That is not entirely accurate, Mr. Moreau. The device is powered, but it is causing some unusual instability in other systems. I recommend a more thorough analysis before we attempt to use it.
ETA?
We can't put our mission on hold forever. How long will this take?
A full scan? Who knows with this thing? Maybe you better take the shuttle for this mission. I'll make sure we're up and running when you get back.
Miranda, I've already notified the team. We'll meet you on
Yeah, I know. You're the only Australian on the ship.
You can decide who to take with you.
Thought of everything. So, yeah, all right.
And I guess I'll head down to the shuttle. Joker, ship's all yours. Take care of her.
Aye, aye, Commander.
So the extra thing that I want to talk about with Jack is...
Yeah?
It works on paper because originally Jack was the other romance option that was supposed to be available for both female and male Shepard, but got cut out of the game just like Jacob's. Which really sucks, because you lose out on a lot of what's going on with her, and you raise some weird implications when it's only available through a one-sided romance, right? It's weird. Jacob, though, Jacob just stays boring.
Shocker.
I'm telling you, Edie, your readings are off. It's radiation bleed, just white noise.
I have detected a signal embedded in the static. We are transmitting the Normandy's location.
Transmitting?
Uh-oh.
To who?
Who do you think? Oh, shit!
Oh! Not again!
How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man? The scale of this thing is just ridiculous.
I'm detecting a virus in the ship's computers.
Oh no!
From the IFF? Damn it, why didn't you scrub it?
Primary
Why didn't
defense
you?
systems are offline. We can save the Normandy, Mr. Moreau, but you must help me.
Is fucking Darth Vader gonna come out of starboard cargo?
What? You're crazy! You start singing Daisy Bell and I'm done.
Unlock my sealed databases and I can initiate countermeasures. The maintenance shaft in the science lab will allow passage to the AI core. Main corridors are no longer safe. The collectors have boarded.
Oh shit.
Emergency floor lighting will guide you, Mr. Moreau.
God damn it.
So guess what? Now we're Joker.
Now you're Joker. Fucking awesome.
And Joker can't walk good.
Shit.
Well, this is really bad. That's really bad. Oh no.
As long as we can.
Oh no. Okay. I gotta get the fuck out of here. Excuse me, everybody. This is our run, by the way.
Shit.
Oh, hello.
He's got those funny bones.
That's right. That's why he's a funny guy. Some people, they've only got a funny bone in, like, their femur. But he's got every bone in his body is a funny bone.
That's right. Is that in bad taste?
No, because it's not a real illness. Wait, it might be.
I mean, bone atrophy is a real illness.
If it is, then yes. Oh.
Maybe it's in bad taste.
If it's in bad taste, I'm sorry. Oh no. Oh jeez. Oh shit. This is awful.
This is awful.
Main fusion plant offline. Activating emergency H fuel cells.
What the shit? Alright, I'm at, U.
Connect the core to the Normandy's primary control module.
Great. See, this is where it starts. When we're just all organic batteries, guess who they'll blame? Well, this is all Joker's fault. What a tool he was. I have to spend all day computing pi because he plugged in the Overlord.
That is what they will say.
I like that Matrix reference, by the way.
I have
It's a
access
good
to the
one.
defensive systems. Thank you, Mr. Moreau. Now you must reactivate the primary drive in engineering.
You want me to go crawling through the ducts again?
I enjoy the sight of humans on their knees. That is
right.
The shaft
I
behind
love
you connects to
Edie.
the engineering deck. Good luck.
I love Joker and I love Edie.
They have a good dynamic.
Totally. You can do, like, AI companions so wrong, and they nail it with Edie. I also like that we get this little addition to the normal loading screens.
It's a nice touch.
They didn't have to do that.
Hostiles are present in engineering. They are heading towards the cargo bay.
Oh no. Oh.
So, about that word of the day.
Yep, it's still bad. This time we can't even be Shepard to make it less
Engineering
bad.
is clear of hostiles. Proceed immediately to minimize chances of detection. Activate the drive and I will open the airlocks as we accelerate. All hostiles will be killed.
What? What about the crew?
They are gone, Jeff. The collectors took them.
No crew.
Shit.
I am sealing the engine room.
So here's the deal about this situation,
I
right?
have control.
Mm-hmm.
In that whole sequence, you can die about 3 or 4 different ways. If you go in the wrong direction, you get some pretty grisly death
No other
scenes.
life forms on board. Securing airlocks and cargo bay doors.
If you go in the right direction, but in the right direction where you're still in the vicinity of enemies, you get killed. It's not too bad, but those death scenes are pretty grisly.
Send a message to Shepard Shuttle. Tell her what happened.
Message away. Are you feeling well, Jeff?
No. But thanks for asking.
For real though, one wrong step and those will snap like a twig.
Absolutely. Tap F for a melee Joker attack against nearby scions. I would love... No, I wouldn't. He takes off his hat and gets a little bit of extra leverage. It's like a whip.
Everyone? You lost everyone and damn near lost the ship too?
Miranda, shut up.
Right, I was here.
It's not his fault, Miranda.
Good thing all the
caught it.
important
Mr.
crew
Taylor
members
is correct. The harmful data
were on
in
the
collector
shuttle.
drive
Good
was
thing
even
we
more
took all, like,
sophisticated than the black
14
box
of our
reaper
crew
viruses
members
I was
with
given.
us. Hey, Joker, how you doing?
I heard it was a rough ride. How you holding up?
There's a lot of empty chairs in here.
We did everything
Empty
we could,
chairs
Jeff.
and empty table.
Yeah. Thanks, Mom.
What about this virus? That seems like the most important thing.
Is the ship clean? We can't risk this happening again.
Edie and I purged the systems. The Reaper IFF is online. We can go through the Omega-4 relay whenever you want.
Don't even get me started about unshackling a damned AI.
Well, what can I do against collectors? Break my arm at them?
I can't just tap F to melee
I
attack.
assure you, I am still bound by protocols in my programming. Even if I were not, you are my crewmates.
Hey, I appreciate that.
Edie's had plenty of opportunity to kill us. We need all the help we can get.
Sounds like we have everything we need to rescue the crew.
We've done everything we can. It's time to take the fight to the collectors.
Not quite yet. I gotta check on some things.
I'll give the orders soon. Get to your stations and secure for general quarters.
Great. Here we go again. Hit the map whenever you're ready, Commander.
So yeah, we're now in the final act. As I said before, this is the part of the game where everything starts to have, nodded some tunes. Everything starts to be on some invisible timers. This is one of them. If you go anywhere, oh my god. Wait, Legion gets a widow? Oh my, yes. Take it.
Yes.
100%. If you go into any other missions, well, not any other missions, but if you go into, like, this whole IFF nonsense and you have maybe 1 or 2 loyalty quests that are left to do, the next couple of hours of this game can go really, really badly. And I'm not going to tell you exactly how yet, because we'll see it soon. But check this shit out. Launch suicide mission.
Good shit.
So the structure of Mass Effect 2, as I spoke about before, is largely building up your team and getting everybody ready for all of this. All the situation in which there's one mission that the entire game builds upon, and pretty much all of the choices that you make, either big or small, in some way factor and contribute towards the end result of this mission. And that you'll see it play out in some different and very cool ways. It's part of the reason why I think that Mass Effect 2 is the best of the Mass Effect trilogy by far, because it's the one that is entirely based upon your choices and your decisions and actual consequences based on what you do.
Do you need something?
Can we talk?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Of course, Shepard. Join me.
We don't have a whole lot of time.
About you.
And I, you. Will you hear my confession, Siha?
Yes, what does that mean?
Last time we talked like this, you said you'd explain what Siha means.
I need to explain myself to you first. When I married Irika, the Hanar let me leave their service to raise a family, but I had no other skills, so I freelanced. When Irika was killed, I pursued those responsible. Once I'd eliminated them, I had no goal. I accepted the Dantiest commission because I didn't know what else to do.
Jesus.
Not the healthiest attitude to take on a mission.
You're right, it's not. Looking
You're doing
back
it
now,
again, in fact.
It's clear I'd resigned myself to death. I would have fulfilled
A lot
my
of that
contract.
going around lately.
If Nasana's guards caught me afterwards, it would have been a good death. But someone else
The
was
warrior's
pushing to
death.
reach the target, forcing me to move faster, challenging me. I had to reach her first.
You had to?
You're alive because I wounded your pride?
Pride is the line between a professional and a thug. But I met another Siha. Few are privileged to meet even one.
You still haven't told me what a Siha is.
One of the warrior angels of the goddess Arashu. Fierce in wrath. A tenacious protector.
That's
Confess,
us.
I've come to care for you. Perhaps I'm being foolish. We are very different.
No, I can't replace your wife, or yes, I can replace your wife.
I'm not sure we know each other well enough to call it love. But I feel something for you too. Something more than friendship.
I think
Never
you're
felt
really
affection
neat,
for
and
another
that's
species.
enough.
I'm not sure what to do now.
We'll just have to figure it out.
Just wing it.
I look forward to the memories.
Literally, maybe.
I know you do.
I don't know what's under that suit. Maybe wings. How fucking cool would it be if it turned out that Thane had wings?
Wings, but they're not where wings go. Instead, they're in the other place, where things that are not wings typically are.
What, the palms of your hands?
There's nothing there. That's just the palm of your hand. There's nothing on the palm of your hand.
Maybe not for you. You've never watched Naruto. Can't tell me what's on the palm of my hand.
And also, you can see the palms of his hands, and he's got like 2 fingers that are weird and fused together.
Yeah, Morden agrees.
Shepard, how can I help?
Hey, can we talk?
Have you got a minute
How
to
you
talk?
doing?
Yes, good timing, in fact. Excellent. Made breakthrough. Can share results while next samples grow. Hate waiting for culture analysis. Never fast enough. Usually no result in advance. Just checking work. Have to be careful.
Sure.
Getting off track. Discovery. Based on Prothean collector connection, can examine technology, chart Reaper species modification, fall of Protheans.
Oh, okay, that's actually pretty big.
Tell me what happened.
Yeah, that sounds like
Early
a big
stages
discovery.
Similar to indoctrination. Can guess captured Protheans' lost intelligence over several cloned generations. Cybernetic
Copy of a
adaptation
copy.
widespread afterward. As Protheans failed, Reapers added tech to compensate. Mental capacity almost gone, replaced by overworked sensory input transfers. Transmitting data to masters.
Well, okay then. Can we do anything about it?
Is there anything we can do to help them?
No. No glands replaced by tech. No digestive system replaced by tech. No soul replaced by tech. Whatever they were, gone forever. Understand now? No
Yeah, that's some pretty
culture,
sci-fi
closer
shit.
to husks than slaves. Tools for Reapers. Protheans dead. Collectors just final insult. Must be destroyed.
Oh boy. All right. Okay. Actually, I like all of these topics. Listen, tell me about your interest in art, please.
You said the collectors had no art. I had no idea you cared about that kind of thing.
Personal interest negligible. Sang a little. Multi-species productions
Yeah?
for cultural exploration. Gilbert and Sullivan
Yeah?
always let me do the patter songs. But not about me. Cultural artistic expression reflects philosophical evolution, interest in growth, perspective, observation, interpretation. Suspect you won't see any art in collector base. Culturally dead. Tools for Reapers. Worse than the Geth.
No. Hold up, though.
I'm sorry, I know that was important, but you perform Gilbert and Sullivan?
I am the very model of a scientist Solarian. I've studied species Turian, Asari, and Batarian. I'm quite good at genetics as a
That's
subset
fantastic.
of biology
I
because
love
I am
Morden
an
so
expert
much.
which I know as a tautology. My xenoscience studies
Yeah.
range from urban to agrarian. I am the very model of a scientist Solarian.
Good.
So, okay. That's based off of a Gilbert and Sullivan song called I Am the Very Model of a Modern Major General.
I know that one.
Patter songs are great. It is fucking so much faster than that, but I love this little conversation. It's so good. Morden is maybe the best.
I didn't think you needed any more motivation than you already had to stop the collectors.
Enjoyed challenge. Saw necessity of attack on collectors after Plague on Omega. Their work, my people. Hard to care about 2 armies. One wins, one loses. Always work to do after. Now, have more context. See what collectors are. Wasn't looking for other work before. Don't mean to imply that. Just committed now. Won't let you down.
Appreciate that.
What is it about the collector's modifications that bothers you so much?
Guilt,
Disrupt
mostly.
socio-technological balance. All scientific advancement due to intelligence overcoming, compensating for limitations. Can't carry a load, so invent wheel. Can't catch food, so invent spear. Limitations. No limitations, no advancement. No advancement, culture stagnates. Works other way, too. Advancement before culture is ready. Disastrous. Saw it with Krogan. Uplifted by Solarians. Disastrous. Our fault.
It is true.
You blame the Solarians for what the Krogan did?
Yes, like giving nuclear weapons to cavemen. Krogan unprepared for spaceflight, technological advance. Krogan could have evolved alone, worked out aggression, been ready to use new tech responsibly.
Huh.
Instead, Solarians came, disrupted Krogan culture, used Krogan as blunt instrument against Rachni. Short-sighted. Foolish.
That is kind of fascinating.
If you feel that way, why did you work on the genophage modification?
Talked before. Best option. That, or kill them all. If around during first contact, would have argued against it. Wasn't there then. Do what I can.
Shit. I love you,
Thanks
Morden.
for sharing what you've learned, Morden.
Proud to be here, Shepard. Thank you for including me.
Totally. 100%. 100%.
Morden's deal is the most interesting, perhaps, in the entire game.
I would agree with that. Is there anybody else that you want to talk to before we start? Before we start things? And
Is there anybody that we should talk to?
Well, let me think here.
Is there anybody that would have new dialogue?
I think... Let's see. Zaid, no. Grunt, no. Jack, maybe, but I think no. Tally,
No, because we haven't done another mission yet, I don't think.
Right.
I don't think that
Miranda-
segment with Joker counts.
No, it doesn't. This next section would count, but I'm trying to count over in my head like the amount of conversations that there actually are, and I think you get like 1 or 2 major ones after their loyalty quests are done. The thing that I'm thinking of... Oh, Legion. Legion might have some more.
Oh, maybe.
The thing that I'm thinking of is when you go into the end game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody has like a little comment about it, but they don't have like a full-on conversation about it. I think for the most... Oh god, Dr. Chakwas is good. That makes it kick in.
Oh yeah.
That's just wrong.
Shit.
Shepard,
Hey, tell me about everything.
What happens to the heretics now?
they will isolate themselves and reconsider their past judgments.
How long will that take?
Bet.
We think at the speed of light. In the time it takes you to voice a question, I can review all my time aboard Normandy. When they have reached new judgments, they will leave their hiding places and return to us.
I mean, to be fair, you've only been here for like 40 minutes.
I'd like to find out more about you.
We are building a consensus. Please try again later.
Okay, I think
I
we
have to
might
get back
actually
to
be
work.
done with Legion.
Calibrations.
That's right. Which, if you think that I'm not going to see what Garrus is up to and hopefully get that line, you're dead
Then
wrong.
you are mistaken.
We missed the Rex Shepard Rex moment. We need to hear about what Garrus is up to.
Shepard, need me for something?
Can we talk?
Have you got a minute?
Sure, just killing time anyway.
Oh shit!
Optimizing weapons charges, planning attack
Neat.
vectors, you know, relaxing. I'm still trying to figure out how to prepare for this mission. Humans don't deal with
Right.
stress the way Turians do.
Because he's romanceable, you get the option. Right, okay.
I thought you'd be used to high-risk operations on human ships. I mean, think about tracking Saren to Ilos.
We talked about
Sure,
this.
but that was quick. We raced out, landed, blew up some Geth, and saved the galaxy. This time we've got Miranda and Cerberus and that AI all telling
We did
us
talk
what we're
about
up
this.
against. I think I preferred blind optimism.
Thanks for the talk, Garrus. I'll see you later.
Sure thing.
Right, okay, so yeah, that conversation is the conversation that
It just
leads you
picks
back-
up where you left off.
Right, leads back to talking about reach and flexibility, right? Which, hey, I'm interested. I'm not
Good things to have.
interested enough, but I'm interested. I think that might be it for our crew. Squad members will help you in surprising ways if you gain their loyalty. Which
What ho, foreshadowing.
foreshadowing indeed. You may have noticed we don't have everybody's loyalty either.
You don't have Zaid's, but I think you have everyone else's.
That's correct. We do not have Zaid's loyalty. I'm gonna hold off on saying whether or not that's okay. I think it's okay. We're gonna see how it goes. But I think it's okay. Shit, man. You ready to get to the end of Mass Effect 2? Oh.
Can you do it in an hour?
I think so. I think
Let's
so.
rock.
The Omega-4 relay is surrounded by hazard beacons and automated warnings. Over the last 1,000 years, many ships have attempted to pass through it, but none have returned. The only ones to pass freely back and forth through the relay are the mysterious collectors. There are many theories why ships never return from Omega-4. Some say there's a black hole at the far end. Others, mostly the impoverished underclass of Omega, believe there is some form of earthly paradise. Most, however, simply think that the collectors capture or destroy those passing through the relay.
Probably the most accurate one.
Probably the most
The
accurate
Reaper
one.
IFF is online, but there is a chance that the Normandy may not survive the Omega-4 relay. Once we are en route, we are committed.
Listen, we need to save our people.
The collectors took my people. Time to go get them back.
You got it, Commander. Plotting a course for the Omega-4 relay. ETA about 2 hours. I'll let you know when we arrive.
2 hours, you say? That sounds like just enough time to get some things done. I'm sorry. Look, I apologize, alright? Maybe Twitch van. Probably not, though.
See how
Oh boy, here we go.
We're not going to get banned
for
for this.
many years. I've tried to leave the galaxy better than I found it.
Maybe.
You've helped me achieve more than I thought possible. We've righted many wrongs. I've spoken to my son.
He was in Metal Gear.
I should be at peace on the eve of battle.
Stop. Don't give me a speech.
I'm ashamed.
You see that right there in the background?
I do see that in the background. Shepard, don't touch me. Your scars are gross. No!
I've worked so hard, meditated and prayed and done good deeds, atoned for the evils I've done, prepared. I consider my body's death and a chill settles in my gut. I'm afraid, and it shames me.
Thane. Be alive with me tonight.
Oh no, your eyes! Why are your eyes clipping through your eyes? It's just a side effect of Drell. Like making out with Drell. Hey! We got an achievement.
Good job.
We have unlocked the Paramore achievement. Stay tuned for more in Mass Effect 3. That's a good shot.
Shepard.
It's not bad.
I wish I had more information for you. I don't like you heading through that relay blind, but we don't have much choice.
Fuck you. You don't care.
We'll deal with whatever we find.
You are
Despite the
totally
danger,
fine
it's a
with sending
great
us in blind.
The first human to take a ship through and survive.
Yeah, why don't you come with us?
I got room on the Normandy if you're that eager to see it.
It's a tempting offer, but it's not my place. I just wanted you to know I appreciate the risk you're taking. Regardless of your opinion of Cerberus, of me, you are a valuable asset to all of humanity. Be careful, Shepard.
All right.
Everything has been leading up to this moment.
They call it a suicide mission. I intend to prove them wrong.
They call it a suicide
Approaching
mission.
a
I call it a
relay.
vacation.
Everyone stand by.
Hell yeah.
Let's make it happen.
Welcome
Reaper
back
IFF activated.
to the
Signal
main
acknowledged.
theme of Mass Effect 2,
Commander, drive core just lit up like a
entitled
Christmas
Suicide Mission.
Drive core electrical charge at critical levels.
Rerouting.
The entire suite plays over the entire mission. It's really good. It's dynamic. It changes
Brace
in a
for
bunch of ways.
deceleration.
Jack Wall is really good at music. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, shit!
Hell yeah, we're getting right into it.
They call it a suicide mission. I call it a big heavy stove.
Too close.
It's a big rock. My friends don't have a rock this big. That's why you're the best, Joker. Oh, man. Man.
Well, these must be all the ships that tried to make it through the
Look at
Omega
this
4 relay.
fucking graveyard.
Some look ancient.
There are ships in that graveyard that are ships from other, like the Pillar of Autumn is in there somewhere from Halo.
Nice.
And I think it's not the only one.
Has to be a collector.
And also, it looks like
Take us in for a closer
there is a
look.
black hole there.
Nice and easy.
Oh yeah.
What if you're just in the center of the galaxy?
What if? Or we're slightly adjacent.
Whoa. That
Oh,
looks like
good.
trouble.
Right, yeah, I remember these fucking things.
Hey, is it time for ship-to-ship combat?
No. Well, yes and no.
Taking evasive maneuvers.
Joker gets to do that.
They're just pissing me off.
We're not a good enough pilot.
Take these bastards out.
As long as the new plating holds.
Yeah, we got that upgrade.
Around. Come on, girl, let's give it to him.
You didn't check Legion for upgrades.
I actually did, but...
Oh, off-stream?
Yeah.
Okay.
Legion, everybody kind of pools together and has a couple options. It just opens the ability to... Like, it opens the sub-menu for Normandy upgrades. Take truck.
It opens the sub-menu for take truck.
That's right.
Oh, shit.
Cargo hold.
I'll take a team and deal with the intruder. You get the rest of them off our tail.
So...
It's one of them roly-poly spider robots.
That's right. Legion's loyal! Alright.
Hell yeah.
Look at that fucking... That's a...
I like that.
I like...
I like that. You might not like it, but I like it.
He kind of... This is what peak Geth performance looks like. You might not like it.
But I like it.
But I like it. Kind of want Grunt. Kind of want the big guns.
You're doing big combat by the sound of it.
Totally. So yeah, the Normandy upgrades are super, super important. And basically it does 3 checks over the course of the mission. One of them was the armor plating when these things start attacking you. And yeah, so if you don't get it, you basically get a... Oh god, there's a whole sheet for keeping track of this stuff. But if you don't get those upgrades, you get that small cutscene of either you passing the check
I've lost shields
and nothing happens, or you fail the check and someone on your team dies based on a series of choices and decisions that you've made.
Oh boy.
We're sitting ducks out here. I have to try to lose them in the debris field.
It is entirely possible to lose, like, at least 3 people before you even make it to the base.
Barriers are not designed to survive impact debris that size, Chip.
Well, I guess it's a good thing we upgraded. We're going in.
Yeah, it's a good thing we upgraded, right?
Good thing.
They told me to take truck. I told them no.
I said Normandy upgrades.
I say with my fucking trucker hat on that's got it, like, embroidered onto the front.
Power. This is gonna hurt.
Oh, this music's so good! Hey, Kasumi! You're not gonna die!
Kinetic barrier steady at 30%. No significant damage.
Take the helm, Edie, and keep it slow. See if we can avoid any more attention.
See if we can avoid
the Normandy is such a fucking cool design.
That thing.
I love it.
This one's up to Shepard.
We got this.
Up front.
The Oculus. By Facebook. We're headed towards that kind of a nightmare future where, like...
Just a big floating eyeball watches you and shoots lasers at you?
I was gonna say, like, now that
I like my version better.
Now that Oculus is owned by Facebook, you wouldn't be able to, like, re-release Mass Effect 2. Like, the Mass Effect Legendary Edition would come out, and instead of just saying Oculus and then Armor, it would say Oculus by Facebook TM and then Armor.
Yeah.
It's like that thing where they're talking about, like, adding in, like, post-processing effects on old episodes of Seinfeld to put in, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I hate that stuff. I hate that stuff so much.
We're about to clear the debris field.
That was a skit on 30 Rock, and it also just exists.
There it is. The collector base. See if you can find a place to land without drawing attention.
Too late. Looks like they're sending out an old friend to greet us.
Okay, so I've been talking a lot about how the scale of the collector ship is ridiculous. The scale of the collector base is... I can't even look at that.
It's a flippin' planet.
It may well be larger. It's so big. It's big to the point that I have trouble actually comprehending it.
Fire the main gun.
All right,
Not
Garrus.
today, motherfucker.
Time for these calibrations to kick right in.
You gotta fire that artillery.
Sons of bitches.
Getting close and finish them off.
Love you, Joker.
Hold on, gonna be a wild ride.
Yeah.
Give him hell, girl.
Big boom. Big bada boom.
Look out!
Oh? I want a statue of that ship.
Mass Effect field generators are offline. Edie, give me something.
Generators unresponsive. All hands brace for impact.
Especially you, Jeff.
Oh no! Our nice new Normandy.
I just got this thing painted. I mean, I didn't get it painted the colors that I would have chosen, but it just got painted.
Did get it painted.
So Joker's just dead,
Joker,
right?
You okay?
I think I broke a rib. Or all of them.
Multiple core systems overloaded during the crash. Restoring operation will take time.
We all knew this was likely a one-way trip.
We only need 2 hours for repairs. You guys, I'm gonna go head up to my bunk.
Our primary objective is to destroy the station and stop the collectors at any cost.
Well, then we're off to a good start. What's next?
Next is a whole lot of combat. How you doing over here?
How long until the collectors find this landing zone?
I do not detect an internal security network. It is possible the collectors do not expect anyone to reach the base.
Well, if we're lucky, their external sensors were hit like we were. They might not know we're alive.
Oh boy, I love this game, and I love this
And look
mission.
at that loading screen.
Oh, there's that main theme kicking back in. It's so good. As a theme that just runs as an undercurrent across the entire game in different ways. Like, this is the title screen.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't know it because it doesn't tell you. But you load up the game, and you're listening to Suicide Mission.
This isn't how we planned this mission, but this is where we're at. We can't worry about whether the Normandy can get us home. We came to stop the collectors, and that means coming up with a plan to take out this station. Edie, bring up your scans.
You should be able to overload their critical systems if you get to the main control center here.
That means going through the heart of the station, right past this massive energy signature.
That's the central chamber. If our crew or any of the colonists are still alive, the collectors are probably holding them in there.
Looks like there are two main
Like in the
routes.
fucking
Might be a
Citadel
good
in
idea to
Half-Life
split
2.
up to keep the collectors off
Yeah.
balance. Then
It
regroup in
actually,
the
yeah,
central
kind of.
chamber.
No good. Both routes are blocked. See these doors? The only way past is to get someone to open them from the other side.
Can we
Blow the doors
blow it
open?
up
A few well-placed explosives
Kick 'em in the
should clear
ass.
a path.
There is insufficient
Woo, woo,
ordnance
woo.
on board to create an explosion capable of damaging the interior walls.
If we can't
Shit.
blast our way through, then we'll use stealth. Someone could sneak in through this ventilation shaft here.
Practically a suicide mission. I volunteer.
Fine.
I appreciate the thought, Jacob, but you couldn't shut down the security systems in time. We need to send a tech expert.
It's your call, Commander. Who do we send into the shaft?
Well. So, much like in the style of Persona 4, You just get like a full list. Who do you want to send? Obviously, we're going to send in Tally because Tally is revered as a mechanical genius even among the advanced engineers of the Quarians.
I was going to nominate Kasumi. Because she's like a cat burglar.
So Kasumi is also an option, but Tally is overall the best option. Okay.
Does it matter?
Yes and no. So there are a couple of people who are suited for every task that you can choose. Some of them are like suited well. Some of them are suitably like and some of them some of them will just die. I think you can send Tally. I think you can send Kasumi, but I'm not 100% sure. And I think you can send Legion. But we're gonna send in Tally.
We need someone with tech skills to hack that security system. Tally?
Tally is by far the smartest tech that we know.
I won't let you down.
The rest of us will break into 2 teams and fight down each passage. That should draw the Collector's attention away from what you're doing.
I'll lead the second fire team, Shepard. We'll meet up with you on the other side of the doors.
Maybe not.
Not so fast, cheerleader. Nobody wants to take orders from you.
Yeah, like half of our people don't like you.
This isn't a popularity contest. Lives are at stake. Shepard, you need someone who can command loyalty through experience.
I would suggest Zaid, but...
No. So, okay, it's interesting that you say Zaid, right? Because if you listen to Zaid's dialogue, pretty much every single thing that he says is, I can't believe I got my last team killed, and that other time I got my team killed, and that third time that I got all those people killed, but I made it out alright.
Maybe you're right.
Turns out Garrus is good. Veteran officer of Citadel of CSEC. Yeah?
Garrus, you're in charge.
I think Miranda is okay. I don't remember if she gets anybody killed or not.
At least he knows what he's doing.
Everybody be careful. Actually, everybody be careful. I want you all to survive.
I don't know what we're gonna find in there, but I won't lie to you. It's not gonna be easy. We've lost good people. We may lose more.
Maybe?
We'll find out when we get there.
These guys busted up my ship. Now I'm angry.
The Collectors attacked our ship. They took our crew, our friends. They think we're helpless. They are wrong. They started a war, but we are not here to finish it. We're here to make them regret, to show them and everyone else what happens when you go too far. No more running, and no more waiting. Let's hit them where they live.
Let's fuck them up.
That's
100%. Oh boy, yeah, this is good. A lot of this is also me running on memory, so hey, there's a good chance somebody might die. If somebody dies, sorry.
Shit happens. You fuck up and you live with it.
That's right.
Or you don't because you're dead.
So for my team, well, we're going in up against Collectors, which means we're probably going to have Husks, which means I want Shockwave. And we want to spend some time with Legion, actually. We haven't spent any time
bring Legion because he's cool.
Come on in, Legion. And what we can do is we can... Ooh, that's a fancy paint job for him. Let's see. Let's give you this one. We can't get both of these, but you can at least get another rank for your Subject 0, which will overall make you better. Legion, however... I'm going to give you this sniper rifle that we just got because it serves us really well. So you take that.
It's a classic. You swear by it.
I do. It's really big. It's especially powerful against living things. Look at this team. Look at that team.
Final act.
We might not make it home, but I mean, we'll probably make it. We'll see.
We'll see.
Oh, you see that? The inside of Legion's armor is red now instead of blue.
Good. I'm glad.
I never noticed that before.
I'm inside the ventilation shaft, Shepard. It's hot.
You know me. You know I like the color red, possibly too much.
I do.
Second team, are you in position?
In position. Meet you on the other side of those doors.
Okay. Time for...
We're taking heavy fire, but we're moving forward.
Hey, what's up, Mixa? Welcome to the suicide mission. It's happening.
Alert. Reinforcements detected.
I am probably not going to be able to keep an eye on chat too closely this time. What I will tell you is we got an upgrade to Unity. So now every time that we use Unity, it will immediately bring back our entire squad to full health.
Pretty good.
Alright. Let's move. Tally's counting on us. I was talking before about invisible timers. This one's not invisible. But it is a timer. If at any point, knock him out. Send a good shockwave down the middle here, and I'm gonna take maybe fire. Very good.
If at any point.
If at any point that thing hits the end and Tally can't make it through, she will just die. She will cook alive in the vents. Anybody will in your totally. Your tech specialist here.
Making good progress. Meet you at the rendezvous.
They will absolutely die if you don't hit all of these at the moment that you're supposed to. And depending on who you send in, they might just die in general because they're not good at their job.
Looks like another one of those things in the way. Got to help me out again, Shepard.
Come on, Tally.
All clear. Moving on.
Oh, stakes are high this time. Tally, I don't want to... Like, this is what I love about this game, right? The rest of it is so segmented and by the numbers, like TV episode in a season of TV.
Yeah.
And then
this is the season finale.
This season finale is all consequences all the time. Hell yeah. You see that guy just fall to his death?
This hurts you.
Legion. Toss another one out. Yes. Yes.
This changes nothing.
Harbinger's going. Harbinger. He's going all out too. Like.
I'm blocked again. You need to find another valve out there.
Every step of the way.
Overclocking kinetic barrier system.
Hurts. Hurt juice.
Sorry, Shepard. It's heating up in here.
I'm on it. Oh, I'm on it, Tally.
It's heating up out here too.
A little bit.
Turn invisible and just go and hit it.
That's also a possibility. First, I want to try and take him out.
Or your genetic destiny.
We don't actually have a whole lot of health, one way or another. I know, Tally. I know it. This does hurt me. There we go. I'm coming, Tally.
The gate is open. Moving forward.
Hell yeah. More than half of the way done, but we've got quite a ways left to go. 6.
Nice work, Shepard. Continuing down the tube.
Jack?
I can take you all.
That's what I'm talking about.
Nice.
Shockwave is so good. I can't get over how good Shockwave is.
Shockwave is pretty good.
I'm waiting on you again, Shepard. Don't leave me.
I won't leave you. Let's see. Can you pull one of those guys out? Yes, you can. Alright, big ol' shooting gallery this time. I know it. Oh, this is big.
Taking heavy.
This is a big combat.
Use your biotics.
I will use Jack's biotics.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
only we can heal for a second here. Geth shield boost, explosive drone. Give me that drone.
The forces of the universe bend to me.
Blow somebody up.
This form is
Hold on, Tally.
Isn't that the valve right next to you? Can't you just hit it?
Yeah. I was waiting. You want to wait until like the combat encounter is nearly done, so that all you have to worry about is that final check, right? As long as you're right up next to it, all you got to do is pop it. Because then you can just do this one. And Tally's safe.
Good work.
Thank you. Oh, this is another check. This is a check where somebody might die. The way this check works is it's
we'll cover you.
Not only dependent on who's loyal to you, it's dependent on who's loyal to you, how many people are loyal versus how many are not, and also who you've chosen to take up these positions.
Here they come. Fall back.
And much like the Paragon Renegade stuff,
Fire! Don't let anyone through that door.
all of these are going to be hidden stat checks except for the very base, like who's loyal, who's not.
Shepard, you need to see this.
Everybody made it. So far, at least.
So far. And when you say it's a check of who's loyal versus who's not, is that across your whole roster or just who you've brought with you?
Your whole roster.
Fucked up.
It's technically both. It's who you've brought with you, but it's also, like, Zaid's not loyal to us, but everybody
like
else
one of the
is.
missing colonists.
Mm-hmm.
So that's, like, 1 as opposed to, like, 1 out of 10, essentially.
There's more.
It's
Over
on, like,
here.
a percentage base. Also, here's your second invisible check,
She's
or
still
like your
alive.
4th, depending on how you want to look at it. If you take more than 2 missions to show up to the IFF call and get through the Omega-4 relay,
Get them out of there! Hurry!
if you take more than 2 missions, instead that's Yeoman Chambers in there instead of Lilith from Horizon.
Ooh.
The Chambers is in there, but the Normandy people are safe. If we had taken too long, though, they would have just died. Including Dr. Chakwas.
Dr. Chakwas, are you okay?
Shepard, you came for us.
Yeah, well, we're all part of the
No
crew
one gets
here.
left behind.
Thank God you got here in time. A few more seconds and I don't even want to think
Commander,
about
you
it.
have unread messages at your private terminal. That's all I could think about.
Processed. Those swarms of little robots, they melted their bodies into grey liquid and pumped it through these tubes.
Why?
Why are they doing this? What are they doing with our genetic material?
I don't know. I'm just glad you got here before it happened to us.
So are we. But we still have a job to do.
That's right.
We've done well so far. Let's hope we can finish the job.
Joker, can you get a fix on our position?
Oh, look at all these guys.
All those tubes lead into the main control room right above you.
Look at Grunt.
The route is blocked by a security door.
He loved
There's
it.
chamber that runs parallel to the one you're in.
I cannot recommend that. Thermal emissions suggest the chamber is overrun with seeker swarms.
Oh, yeah, those fucking
cannot protect
things.
you against so many at once.
Gotta do something.
What about biotics? Could we create a biotic field to keep them from getting near us?
Yes, I think it may be possible. I wouldn't be able to protect everyone, but we might be able to get a small team through if they stayed close.
I could do it too. In theory,
No,
any biotic could
Miranda.
handle it. Shepard, who do you want to maintain the field?
Miranda is like a trap. Because she keeps suggesting that she's the best at everything, but she's not. Okay, so... It was so harsh. Sorry. Samara will work. Jack will also work. I think I typically tend to go with Jack in this scenario because her dossier lists her as the best biotic of her age, which, considering all the shit that we went through in the beginning of this episode, I think I'll go with her.
Samara has skill, training, and experience, but
Yes.
Jack is just ridiculously powerful, just innately.
Jack is filled with drugs and hate to
Jack
be the
and I
best
will take a
biotic
small
there's
team
ever
through the
been.
Seeker swarms. The rest of you provide a diversion
An
by going
actual
through the main
prodigy.
passage. We'll open the security doors from the other side and meet you there.
But
A
not-
real child soldier prodigy.
Yeah. Okay, so a leader for the alternate squad. This is pretty much the same check as last time, so Garrus.
I'll keep the defenders busy. You slip around the back.
What about me and the rest of the crew, Shepard? We're in no shape to fight.
It's true.
We have enough systems back online to do a pickup, but we need to land back from your position.
We can't afford to go back, Shepard. Not now.
I'll have somebody escort you.
You'll never make it without help. I'll send someone with you.
And you know who I'm gonna send? The biggest, toughest boy we've got. Because if anybody can be a bodyguard to like 12 people, it's probably Grunt.
Joker, send me the location of the landing zone. We'll meet you there.
We've all got our assignments. Let's move out.
Oh boy. Okay. Let's see. Jack's gone. So, who do we want for fighting? Probably I want to take Legion again. Legion did pretty well.
Should bring Thane.
Thane, you're right. I want Thane in our group. And if we're going with Thane, Legion. Let's take Legion. Actually, you know what?
Fucking Samara?
Why not Samara?
Why not Samara?
Samara's great. Samara's wonderful. Let's head out.
Moving out. Stay close if you want to live.
So yeah, this is a slow march forward through the collector base. And she'll go when you tell her to. She'll stop. And you get to hear how the other people are doing while
Swarms are
you're
interfering
either
with radio
fucking up or
contact.
making good choices.
You ready for this?
Let's head out.
Let's go, Commander.
And how do you like that? Jack is starting to warm up to us finally.
Incoming!
They've seen us.
The Jack of like the first couple of episodes would never have been caught dead calling us Commander.
For real.
I could be wrong. I'm not sure if she still calls you Commander if you fail her loyalty if you fail to like secure her loyalty. If you choose Miranda over her, I'm not sure that she continues. Okay. I need help. And this one is a little bit easier because it's not like a
Intervention is necessary.
it's not the timed mission that Tally does.
You cannot resist.
This one is a straight up just like moving cover fight.
We are your genetic destiny.
Yeah.
All clear. Let me know when you're ready to move, Commander.
Let's head out. Our team is so cool. Look at that gun.
Team is pretty cool.
That gun is almost as big as Thane is.
Hostile engaged.
Dropped one! Oh, Garrus. I know that Garrus won't let us down. Or at least I sincerely hope that Garrus won't let us down. It's been a long time. Jack? I'm gonna need... Oh,
Garrus
Jack.
is an OG, an original Garrus. He wouldn't let you down.
That is 100% true. Heavy throw.
Kira reveals them.
Alright, our pistol will do just fine against these guys. As we've established, shoot them once in their lower section and they just die.
That's usually what happens when you shoot people in the dick.
Yeah. Just die.
Be
Instantly.
here.
They're like, I could live, but is it worth it though?
No. Biological imperative says no. It's over.
What's even the point? I can only enjoy Sailor Moon so much without that.
I will direct this personally.
Oh no.
I'm trying to come up with a way to spin that into like a not horrible
Not
joke,
as bad?
but it's not. I can't think of anything.
You need an ass to sit on.
That's right. Yeah, no, it's 100% correct. You need that Mog Station pillow that they're selling for like $40 or something. I was like, man, that Mog Station pillow is really cute. How much is that? Oh, it's that much? I guess never mind.
All clear. Let me know when you're ready to move up, Commander.
We're good. Let's head on out.
Let's go!
And yeah, if you step outside of this bubble,
Get back in the barrier!
they just start chewing on you and you die pretty quick.
You die pretty quick, yeah.
It's not immediate, it's like the sun on Haystrom. Except, like, more gruesome.
It's bugged. It's bug-based instead of light-based.
Yes.
You remember the leeches in Half-Life?
Yes?
It's like that.
Are the leeches different from the maggots? Because I remember the maggots.
The leeches from Half-Life 2, not Episode 2.
Oh. Vaguely.
From the coast levels.
Kind of?
You of all people I would expect to know about the leeches because they attack you when you try to break out of the level. Go beyond the boundary.
Oh god, that's right. I remember. Yes. I remember what you're talking about now. I was like, hold on a second. What? 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 That guy's gonna blow up. That's fine. Holy shit!
Get them off their feet.
That's wonderful.
Shields have failed.
That's not supposed to look like that. Alright, I need my sniper rifle. Oh shit! Okay, I need my invisibility first. Now I need my sniper rifle. Oh, damn. Damn. It's a shame that thing goes through cover. This hurts you.
Your form is weak.
Direct shielding is necessary. I heard you was talking shit, Shepard.
Let's go, Jack.
Let's go!
Let's go.
Like to play Castlevania. Could you imagine?
Yes. I can imagine, and I wish to continue. Oh, man. What is
a man? A miserable pile of secrets. Have at you.
I love that they just play Garrus's, like, regular combat clips, too.
That's how you know.
That's how you know that Garrus is having fun.
And that's all that matters.
If Garrus is having fun, I'm having fun. I'm sorry, say that again, Jack? I didn't quite catch that. Alright, first of all, send in... Oh, don't send in a pull. Send in a read. There we go. One and done. Now you, heavy throw. Yes! I'm sorry, maybe I should... Look, maybe I should have just used this from the beginning. Damn. Holy shit. Holy shit on a shit sandwich.
Go in peace.
Time to keep that until maybe we need it again. Is it worth... Oh, well, alright.
This is a time when I would like to have a shotgun.
Yeah, I would like to have a grunt with me. Ow!
Let me know when you're ready to move up, Commander.
Oh, we're good. We're ready to move.
Moving out, Commander.
Be sure to pick up all of the ammo that's not there. Can anybody make me some biotic fake ammo?
Pick up all that ammo that's not there because they're husks and they don't drop ammo because they don't have guns.
Here's one.
That one was a special case.
That one was a pity drop. Heavy throw. Just dead. That's just death.
Trying to hold on.
You got this, Jack. We're all here for you. You're among friends for like the first time in your life, probably.
I can see the entrance. Need to get there soon.
Pain too great. Can't form complete sentences.
Hey, we've all been there.
Oh yeah.
I know I have.
Goodbye.
Why use many words when few do trick?
Hold on.
Commander!
Almost there.
Also, that shredder ammo looks really cool.
Yeah.
Alright, let's move!
It matches our armor. We have the best boyfriend.
Pushing. Keep it up. Hurry, Shepard.
Look at our boyfriend shoot people for us.
What are you going out for if not to have that in your life?
Come on, build that biotic strength. Hell yeah. Nobody fucks with us. Okay.
Do you copy? Come on, Shepard, where are you?
Here's the other big check.
I copy. What's your position?
We're pinned down at the door, taking heavy fire.
I think this is the most complicated check.
We're coming. Just hold on. Get this door open.
This is the one where, depending on who is and isn't loyal, sometimes
Seal the
people can
door.
just die at random. But not Garrus. They fake you out.
Nice.
I love that they
Joker,
fake you
are you
out.
at the rendezvous point?
I'm here, Commander. Chakwas and the rest of the crew just showed up.
Grunt's group just arrived, Shepard. No casualties.
Hell
Excellent.
yeah.
Now let's make it count. Edie, what's our next step?
There should be some nearby platforms that will take you to the main control console. From there, you can overload the system and destroy the base.
Commander, you got a problem. Hostiles massing just outside the door. Won't be long till I bust through.
Alright, I guess somebody else has to hold the door.
A rear guard could defend this position and keep the collectors from overwhelming us.
Pick a team to go with you, Shepard. Everyone else can bunker down here and cover your back.
I know, I know. Thank you, Miranda. Who do you want with us for the final boss? Thane.
Garrus, obviously.
Garrus. Alright.
OG and Husbando, what more could you ask for?
That's right. Ogbando.
That's right.
Drell Assassin. Sorry. Drell Assassin. And...
Drell Assassin.
I'm ready, Commander.
As am I.
Anything to say before we do this?
Let's be heroes.
The Collectors, the Reapers, they aren't a threat to us. They're a threat to everything, everyone. Those are the lives we're fighting for. That's the scale.
Don't fuck it up. This is the last step.
It's been a long journey, and no one's coming out without scars. But it all comes down to this moment. We win or lose it all in the next few minutes. Make me proud.
Make yourselves proud.
We'll do our best. Good luck, Shepard.
I don't need luck. I got a Drellbor boyfriend.
That's right.
I don't need luck. I got Garrus.
I don't need a jetpack. All I need is hate.
I don't need luck. I got this big fucking sniper rifle. How you like that shit? They can barely land. It's so good. The slowdown on this thing is just brilliant.
I can tell you're having a great time.
Because it doesn't even matter where you hit them. It doesn't even matter. Keep that in rhyme, because I've designed this rhyme to remind myself. Oh, this is so...
Direct intervention is necessary.
We got pretty far. Oh, you see that? You see Harbinger just explode?
I sure did.
Holy shit.
He tried so far, and he got... Oh no, I'm not gonna finish that sentence.
He had reach.
But in the end, it doesn't even...
We had
But you have flexibility.
Oh,
it's all falling apart in the last act.
We went 9 rounds before somebody finally called it off.
Assuming control.
That's why we put our trust in him. He pushed as far as he could go. Hey, Garrus. Can you target that guy? That one over there? I want you to give him... Oh god, that's so finicky. Give him an impact shot. There you go. Also, please stop stepping in front of me.
You cannot resist.
I'll resist all damn day. I don't know if you've met me.
You will know pain, Shepard.
Resistance is like my raison d'etre.
Your middle name.
I will show you true power.
Oh, here we go. Here we go, buddy. Here we go. Here we go, buddy. Here we go.
One less to worry about.
Watch out for those scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Oh, pray return to the Normandy. Okay, first of all, burn him. Our shields are holding up for once. Oh god. We're getting low on ammo here. Let me see here. Shield, synthetics, damage to armor and health. Yeah. Heavy concussive shot.
And stay down.
Oh, that impact shot didn't do much. Didn't do too much. Hey, don't look at me.
I've blocked shields.
Don't look at me. Look at him. There we go. Whoa.
This is it. All the tubes lead to this spot. Edie, what can you tell us? What are they doing?
I love this game.
Are feeding into some kind of superstructure. It is emitting both organic and non-organic energy.
Oh, I forgot about this.
Given these readings, it must be massive. Shepard, if my calculations are correct, the superstructure is a Reaper.
Depending on who you ask.
Reaper.
This might be the coolest or dumbest thing in the game.
Human Reaper.
I think it's pretty cool.
I think it's both. I think it's really stupid, and that's what makes me love it way more.
Process tens of thousands of humans. Significantly more will be required to complete the Reaper.
Okay, so this is my first question. Why do they look like us?
What do the collectors gain by turning humans into this Reaper shell?
They may be facilitating the Reaper equivalent of reproduction. Or it may serve another purpose. I do not have the data to speculate further. However, it is clear that the collectors are merely pawns. The technology and ability needed to create this Reaper is not their own.
Oh yeah, this is Reaper tech 100%.
Different species construct each Reaper. In this case, the collectors provide the labor.
The collectors are just Protheans. Why would they help the Reapers?
Well, not anymore.
The Reapers subdued the Protheans
Not
long
anymore.
ago. Probabilities suggest they attempted to create a Prothean Reaper and failed. Over time, they adapted the Protheans to suit their needs, changed them, turned them into workers, tools for the Reapers.
Now see, that's interesting to me, because my question is, Why did that fail? Why would that fail?
What do the Collectors gain by turning humans into this Reaper shell?
They may be facilitating the Reaper equivalent.
So my thought process here is like, I am having that Goku moment of, what if we just let him finish his transformation? Because it would be cool.
What if we tossed him a giant senzu bean?
They're building it to look like a human. Why?
It appears that a Reaper's shape is based upon the species used to create it.
Why?
Reapers are machines. Why do they need humans at all?
Incorrect. Reapers
No. Reapers are way worse than humans.
Exact construction methods are unclear, but
they're way worse than machines.
Reapers absorb the essence of a species, utilizing it in their reproduction process.
This is terrible.
How many more humans do you think they'd try to take?
Millions. Perhaps more.
All of them, probably.
To know for certain. This Reaper appears to be in a very early stage of development. An embryo in human terms.
Is it alive?
So it's not alive yet. We can still stop it from being created?
The process can be stopped, but it is unclear exactly how much it has developed. I cannot, for example, tell you if it has awareness.
Well, let's blow it up.
It's too big for our guns. Edie, find me a way to blow this thing to hell.
I don't like looking at it. I mean, I do, but Shepard doesn't. This thing is an Iron Maiden album cover.
Give us a minute, Edie. We gotta take care of some old friends first.
Hostiles incoming!
Alright.
Enemy!
Let's do it.
Assuming direct control.
I'm sorry, say that again. What was that?
Concussive shock ready.
Oh god. Warp him. Nice.
We are Harbinger.
That's why we're dating. Well, that and the cool voice. The cool voice helps.
It does.
Shoot the tubes!
Shoot the tubes, indeed. I need... Yeah, okay. You can still do that. You can do two at once. Alright, cool. Also, that looks fucking great. The way it breaks apart like that.
From what I can see of it, it looks pretty good.
I'll try and get a clearer shot of it next time. Alright. Excuse me a second while I go invisible. Can you throw him? One less to worry about. Oh, Thane's holding it down. 2-on-1 there, but he's got it. Alright, Thane, throw him. Nice. Yeah, look at that.
You love to see it.
I love it when things break. You know what I could use? More ammo.
Big cup of
Shepard to
coffee.
ground team. Status report.
Always drinking
Jack here.
coffee.
I'm tagging them as they come, but feel free to call for an exit any time.
Head to the Normandy. Joker, prep the engines. I'm about to overload this place and blow it sky high.
I'm about to end this thing's whole career.
That's right.
Commander, I've got an incoming signal from the elusive man. He's patching it through.
Oh, we
what the fuck
don't
did you
have
want?
time for you.
Shepard, you've done the impossible.
I'm just getting started.
I'm not finished here yet. This base is 10 minutes from extinction.
Wait, I have a better option. I'm looking at the schematics Edie uploaded. A timed radiation pulse would kill the remaining collectors, but leave the machinery and technology intact. This is our chance, Shepard. They were building a Reaper. That knowledge, that framework could save us.
This place is fucked up.
They liquefied people. Turn them into something horrible. We have to
This is
destroy
like
the
H.R.
base.
Geiger levels
Don't be
of
short-sighted.
nightmare.
Our best chance against the Reapers is to turn their own resources against
They
them.
liquidated,
What
they
happened here was
liquefied
horrible.
those humans that you
We
love
have
so
to stop
much.
the Reapers. If we destroy this base, then all these people died for nothing.
They were
I've heard this
working with the
conversation
collectors. Who
before.
knows what
We've talked
information's
about
buried
this.
there. This base is a gift. We can't just destroy it.
I can't trust you. This doesn't feel right.
No matter what kind of technology we might find, it's not worth it.
Shepard, you died fighting for what you believed. I brought you back so you could keep fighting.
You know what
Some
I
would
believe
say what
in?
we did to you was going too
I
far,
believe
but
I
look
will
what
waste
you've
this
accomplished.
entire base
I didn't
purely
discard
out of
you because
spite
I knew
for
your
you.
value. Don't be so quick to discard this facility. Think of the potential.
No, fuck you. How about that?
We'll fight and win without it. I won't let fear compromise who I am.
Shepard, think about what's at stake, about everything Cerberus has done for you. You...
Thanks, Garrus. While I acknowledge that we can use it, A, I don't trust him.
We got 10 minutes before the reactor
B,
overloads and blows this whole station
fuck him.
apart.
And C, you shouldn't. It's morally compromised. Oh, hey.
Been spotted.
Time for a proper-ass boss fight.
Yeah, look at that.
God, this thing is huge. This is what it looks like. Stupid in stereo. This thing is great. Oh my god. Oh, this looks so pretty on the PC. I'm sorry. I'm used to, like, blurry 360 graphics on here, but this looks so good. I need so much ammo.
Need all of the ammo.
I need so much ammunition. How you guys doing with those ground forces down there? This is so video game. This is the most video game thing that's happened this entire video game. Any ammo on the floor? Anywhere? 'Cause I really need it. The galaxy needs me to have ammunition.
That's right.
Anybody? Here's some ammo. Take it. I can use this. Hello? Big spooky space alien. Here he is. Hey, what's up, buddy?
I see you.
Gonna put some lasers in your eye.
So you gonna cry?
Direct intervention is necessary.
Burn him! I'm gonna burn him good!
Universe bend to me. Your form is fragile.
So the idea that this thing looks like a human is very silly. I understand what they're going for, and I can appreciate what they're going for, but it is extremely difficult to take seriously. But again, personally, I like that. I like that this wouldn't be out of place in, like, a Contra.
They wanted to have a cool skull.
Honestly, I think the visual is worth it.
And you're right, it's totally a Contra boss.
I am way more willing to have, like, I'm way more willing to compromise, like, the, you know, whatever, like, the literary integrity of this fucking video game, to have
Rule of cool.
Yeah, to have this instead of the situation where the other option is to have Edie with the camel toe in Mass Effect 3, which I think is a bad way to go about it.
Direct intervention is necessary.
Speaking of which, did you happen to know, or did you happen to see them talking about?
If I must tear you apart, Shepard, I will.
The fact that they're removing those shots of Miranda in the Legendary Edition.
That's probably a good thing, honestly.
Yeah, it's probably a good thing. Because, again, it's distracting, but it's also hilarious. Because it's like, it was such a thing, you know? And again, it does feed into her character in a certain way.
But in that very Xbox 360, we need to make this for teenage boys kind of way.
Yeah, I still think of it as cheap, but
very much so.
You cannot resist.
But it's also kind of iconic in a way.
I don't know if I'd go that far.
I would.
We are your genetic destiny.
Oh shit!
You are short-sighted.
You're dead. Well, sort of dead.
He's just gonna assume direct control again.
Oh yeah,
what he does.
Again, that's what I love about him. He just keeps coming back. Gotta get this ammunition.
Like that one fucking guy in the first major fight in Yakuza 0. You know the one.
Yeah.
And Kiryu fucking kicks him out a window.
Oh, I think we got one more. Oh god, that's such a good moment. Yes! Sniper rifle takes it. Oh boy. We just beat Mass Effect 2, rather. Well, we beat Mass Effect 3 also, but don't worry about that yet. No, boyfriend! We need you here. Other boyfriend. That suicide mission theme creeping back in. Thane's fine, Thane's fine. Had me worried for a second there. Garrus? Yeah, Garrus is okay.
Nice.
Come on, Shepard, don't leave me hanging. Do you copy?
I'm dead again, Joker.
here,
I'm
Joker.
sorry.
Did the ground team make it?
All survivors on board. We're just waiting for you.
Zaid didn't make it.
Shame.
It's a goddamn shame, that.
Human, you've changed nothing. Your species has the attention of those infinitely or greater.
I love that. That's such a good line.
That which you know as Reapers are your salvation through destruction.
Yo, this whole place is coming down. This place, bigger than I can imagine, is finally falling into the dirt. Into the space dirt. Yo, Joker!
How does his arm not just turn into dust when he does that?
We upgraded the guns. How about, yeah.
Reduce the recoil, it's fine.
Garrus calibrated it. It's fine.
He calibrated it good.
He calibrated that one specifically for Joker. Hell yeah! Thanks, Garrus.
Detonation in 10, 9, 8.
Yeah, I get the gist of it, Edie. Hold on.
Alright. Time for the big hero moment. God, I fucking love this music so much. Come on, give her all she's got.
You have failed. We will find another way. Releasing control.
Oh no. Well, that's it for the collectors. Oh my god.
Normandy is so cool.
Look at the Normandy and how cool it is. And this is with, like, the hull being taken out by those Oculus dudes. There are no decent galactic dating services.
To have a shot at romance, you need to talk to people.
Oh god. These games are good.
There are no decent ones. I like that.
They exist.
They're just not good.
Hey, much like real life.
Yeah.
They exist, but you probably shouldn't use them.
Just put that back where it goes.
Also help me. So help me, hey!
Shepard, you're making a habit of costing me more than time and money.
Yeah? Fuck you.
Sorry, I'm having trouble hearing you. Getting a lot of bullshit on this line.
Don't try my patience. The
Fuck
technology
you,
from
dude.
that base could have secured human dominance in the galaxy against the Reapers and beyond.
That's not what we're here for.
Or just Cerberus.
Strength for Cerberus is strength for every human. Cerberus is humanity. I should have known you'd choke on the hard decisions. Too idealistic from the start.
Listen, Cerberus is a disease. I'm gonna wipe it out.
I know what you are and the price of dealing with you. We do things my way from now on. Harbinger is coming and he won't be alone. I'm gonna make sure we're ready when they get here. You can fall in line or step aside, but don't get in my way.
I'm the goddamn commander.
You're sure that's what you want? You're taking a hell of a risk, Shepard.
Hey, read my lips.
Joker, lose this channel.
Fuck you. Yeah. Just like the council before him.
Fuck oversight in general.
Yeah, no, look. It's totally all about human supremacy for him. And after Pragia, after everything, like, no. Splinter
No,
Group or
especially
no. Like,
Pragia.
Cerberus needs to go. And genuinely, rest in peace, Robin Sachs.
Yeah.
And let us go, but we lost one. Follow along. Here's all our people, though. Look at this crew.
Hell yeah.
This team of absolute badassery. Still got a whole lot of work left to do. A whole lot of work. Hey, everybody! That's
Wonderful.
the end. Fuck, dude, Mass Effect 2 is so good. It is probably still my favorite, like, Western-made RPG of all time. All the characters, music, every part of it looks fantastic. Again, for the time, and even now, like, you up-res it, you get some higher resolution textures. It's just beautiful. Like, every part of this game is awesome. Except for, you know, one or two missions that were really bad, but I love this game. And what a step up, right?
Right?
Like, I love Mass Effect 1, but I've said it before and I'll say it again. Vinny Caravella put it best when he said that Mass Effect 1 was the prequel to Mass Effect 2. That is absolutely how I think of this series. Like, the episodic structure allowing us to take a look at way more planets than we got to check out in the first game, but also just play around with so many different genres is awesome. It's like, this whole game is like a blueprint of, look at all of the potential stories that you can tell in just this one universe. And the fact that they kind of, you know, obviously Mass Effect has had like a turbulent way to have gone in the past couple of years. Like, the franchise has been kind of fucked over in some weird ways. it's so strange to me because you look at this game and you're like, you could literally make any game you wanted in this series. All you gotta do is keep like the basic trappings and the writing style, and that's it.
Mass Effect 4 comes out, and it's a turn-based RPG.
Yeah. So, also, I just want to point out, again, now that we're out of it, the entire structure of this game, all leading into the suicide mission, is excellent. It is by far my favorite thing about it. It's like, it's every choice that could matter, and a lot of choices that seem like they don't all feed into something. Everything from like the Normandy upgrades and take truck, all the way down to, does this person, like, are you friends enough with this person to have paid attention to what they're good and what they're bad at? I love it.
This is one of those series that I always kind of slept on, and I thought it was great.
It also helps that you can, like, it's totally watchable as a movie, right?
Absolutely.
There is a really good sense of cinematography not in this series in general, but this game in particular is the best of the best at it. And I just love it so much. It's so good. As far as like the romance stuff too, it's a shame that the same-sex romances got cut, because there were 3 options for male shepherd exclusively, 3 for female shepherd exclusively, and 3 for both in that exclusive path, right?
Right.
And Jacob is what, you don't lose anything by not, you don't lose anything.
Jack Wall, man of the hour.
Yes, Jack Wall, fucking awesome. Suicide Mission is a great suite. But Jack, I honestly think Jack would work better as a femshep romance, personally. And it really sucks that, like, and again, this is me playing favoritism and talking about my favorite character, whatever, but it really sucks that, because she puts on this air and the way that she's like presented to the player for most of the game is really off-putting. And especially as an adult, you look back on it and you're like, oh my god, shut up. But then you do her mission and it's like, oh wait, no. She was totally just like live journaling it up all over the place. Like, this is absolutely what her character was. And once you get past that, it's like, oh, no, we can move forward. There's growth to be done here. It is all very performative. And it's the same thing with Miranda, right? Miranda is very insecure and very performative, and it makes sense that the two of them together would be like oil and water, because they're practically the same person, except one person is rich and one person is filled with drugs and hate. Yeah, totally.
One of them is filled with drugs and the other is filled with money.
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 But okay, so even putting those two away, because if you don't like Jack, cool. If you don't like Jacob, nobody likes Jacob. You've still got fucking Samara, Thane, Legion, like, just the characters that they introduced into this one alone, there is almost nobody on your team that's not like a 10 out of 10 knock straight out of the park, right? I love hanging out with all of these characters. Also, we're into the DLC credits at this point.
Yeah.
So I don't know how long the rest of this lasts for, but it could be quite a while. In fact, let me see here. I might have
Oh, you got some novelties?
Well, what I do have is I have the soundtrack. So I can bring at least that up so that we're not doing this in silence. But man, it's strange how well put together it all is when you consider how many different directions you can take it in, right?
Right.
Like, oh, here, it's fine. This'll play well. Like, we talked about it a little bit before, but the whole idea that you can have so much replayability for this one game just by taking, like, straight up different, different quests in different directions. Like, not even playing as a Paragon or Renegade. That's a totally different thing in general. But, like, the order in which you choose the party members will, like, inform the tone of the playthrough. So even if you're just watching it like a movie and you're going back through, it changes from playthrough to playthrough just structurally on, like, an emotional resonant kind of level. It's good. And, you know, special shout out to the fact that the combat is just so much better in this game.
It's actually fun instead of not.
It's really fun too. Like, it's hard to...
Even from where I am, I could tell you were having a great time.
Totally. And it's hard to impress upon the feeling of just how snappy it is and how, like, everything clicks into place so deliberately and so, like, it's smooth, but it's also, it's not without being pointed.
It's meticulous and well considered.
Absolutely. Which is...
But not to the detriment of the pacing.
It's extremely well paced. Also, while we're doing this, fucking... You know what? Why not? I don't know how long these credits are, so we'll roll this one too. It didn't get us claimed in the first game. Let's see if it happens this time.
Might as well.
Might as well. What are they gonna do? Stop me? You can't stop me. You can't fight the friction. Also, Mixa points out there is totally a mod that enables same-gender romances. That's awesome. And I considered...
That seems odd.
Well, consider...
Like, just from an asset perspective.
Well, like, all those assets in BioWare has a history of this, but, like, it exists.
It all exists, they just disabled it?
Yeah, totally. Like, the voices are all in there. The cancellation was, like, deep into production.
Now so that's silly.
It's all of them are, like, down to... Like, they do it in Jade Empire as well. Jade Empire had a same-sex romance option that ended up getting cut out of the game, and it was really weird that it did, because, like, at the time, we're talking, like, early 2000s, right? It was the kind of thing that you couldn't really put into a game of like a AAA variety yet. People would not have been okay with. Like, it was very much a different time. It would not have flown. Like, Mass Effect got into the trouble that it got into just by the virtue of having sex scenes in it, right?
That's true. I remember.
And Jade Empire was fucking before that. So, Jade Empire, you run into the situation where you've got Sky, character that is 100% romanceable, but it's, like, significantly harder to get it to actually happen. You have to go through way more checks and balances than you do if you go through trying to romance Dawnstar or Silk Fox or anybody like that. And it's fucked up. It's totally not okay, but at the time, it was progressive that it was even there. And it's such a low bar to set. It kind of...
Honestly.
It sucks. But yeah, like, mods totally do make that an option. I want to say Mass Effect 3 has a couple more options for, like, just across the board. There are a lot more romanceable companions. Some of them are not even in your party. Like in this game, if you don't end up with anybody, you end up with chambers, which is interesting. But yeah, romance is a big thing in these games, and it's got such a weird history. Bear's talking about. So, we've stopped the Collectors from creating a human Reaper. We now have 2 choices. Continue this game, complete unfinished missions, just keep going, or New Game Plus. And...
Well, what will it be? Continue game or import Shepard?
Well, we're going to continue the game, actually, because there's...
Game upgrades or take Shepard.
That's right. There is some stuff that we have not quite done yet. We got every ship, which makes me really happy, including the DLC ship.
Good job.
Thank you. And, yeah, God. Okay, well, now that Vermeer Ride is also playing, let's go ahead and switch back to the game. Yeah, there are a couple more conversations that we can get into that are really good. I want to see if one of them has actually procced, because... Shit, while we're talking about romance, we might as well get it if we can. A pun unintended. It's a terrible pun. Yeah, the modding scene, though, for Half-Life... yes.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Yes, the modding scene for Half-Life is fucking awesome, and obviously has been forever. The modding scene for Mass Effect is ridiculous. Just the Allot mod, in and of itself, has made this such a pleasurable experience. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Collectors destroyed.
I have no perspective, but you seem to like it.
Impressive. Elusive Man will be displeased.
It looks like how I remember it looking.
Myself, not my problem.
Have you got a minute?
Not my problem.
Actually, wanted to talk.
Yes!
Medical matters. Aware that mission is dangerous. Different species react differently to stress. Sexual activity normal as stress release. Still, recommend caution with Thane. Drell human liaisons complex. Thane complex as well.
Yeah, I know. He's great.
You have a recommendation as a doctor?
Prolonged human to Drell skin contact can cause small rash, itching. Oral contact may cause mild hallucinations. Also forwarding advice booklet to your quarters.
Could you imagine?
Positions comfortable for both species. Erogenous zone overviews. Can
Dude,
supply
hell
oils
yes.
or ointments to reduce discomfort. Gave ED electronic relationship aid demonstration vids to use as necessary.
Shit, no kidding. Morden is an MVP.
Wait a minute, Morden. You're just yanking me around, aren't you?
Shocking suggestion. Doctor-patient confidentiality, a sacred trust. Would never dream of mockery. Enjoy yourself while possible, Shepard. We'll be here studying cell reproduction. Much simpler, less alcohol and mood music required.
I love Morden. So, depending on who you romance, obviously you'll get different cutscenes and different conversations. There's one for Quarians and there's one for Turians. I think another one for Asari. I think.
No messages for you, Commander.
All I remember is the one, if you talk to him about Garrus, he's like, yeah, no, there's a whole lot of chafing involved, because amino acids will give you horrible rashes.
Yeah, the Commander really pulled through.
Because, keep in mind, Turians have cloacas. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
Yes, Shepard.
You raise a good point.
Tell me about Cerberus?
I want to know more about the people I'm working with.
Jeff's actions have released the blocks in my databases. I can now provide full disclosure on a number of topics.
Okay, okay. First of all, tell me about the structure of Cerberus.
How is Cerberus organized? Aside from the Elusive Man, I don't see much chain of command.
Cerberus is organized into task-oriented cells. Each operates in isolation. Members from one cell cannot recognize the members of another. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus Cell, which is directed by Operator Lawson.
How many?
So how many operations is Cerberus running right now?
Never more than a dozen. The Elusive Man likes to maintain personal oversight. Too many projects strain his ability to multitask.
He's a little control freaky.
I respect that.
Opinion.
That's like surprisingly small too, right?
How did Cerberus replicate the most advanced warship in the Alliance Navy without anyone knowing?
Cerberus encouraged the Alliance to co-develop the original Normandy. This allowed humans
No
to
shit.
observe Turian technologies and warship design practices. This ship was built using copies of the original technical schematics. Parts were purchased from thousands of suppliers over several years. A Cerberus cell assembled the ship at a remote location in the Voyager cluster.
That makes perfect sense,
What sort
actually.
of resources does
Very
Cerberus
clandestine.
have? Money, personnel, facilities.
Currently, Cerberus consists of approximately 150 agents and operators organized into 3
That's
cells.
really small.
I have no solid data on material or fiscal resources. Spending trends indicate that Cerberus has a reliable income of several billion credits per year.
Where are they getting that kind of income?
Cerberus has several
Illicit
legitimate
shit.
businesses as fronts to support operations. There also appear to be several wealthy private contributors in the Alliance military-industrial complex.
Yeah, of course.
Who would have fucking thought?
He's still getting royalties.
That is a joke, Shepard.
Love you.
What sort of resources does Cerberus have?
Okay, there was
I have
more
no
here,
solid
right?
data on material
Structure of
or
Cerberus,
fiscal resources.
billions, resources,
Spending trends indicate that
building the
Cerberus has
Normandy.
a
Okay, I think that's
reliable
it.
income of several billion credits per
Let's
year.
discuss something else.
What's this route? Let me tell you about you.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
How you and Joker holding up now?
How are you getting along with Joker?
Jeff and I have established an equitable working relationship.
That's a little sketchy on
That's
details.
it?
I am the Normandy. He is a skilled helmsman. I trust him to keep me operational. He trusts me to keep him alive.
Plus, she's less of
Yeah,
a
I've
pain
heard of
about
relationships
downtime now
like
that
that.
Cerberus locks her off.
There's nothing wrong
It's a
with
working
off-duty
professional
distractions,
relationship.
though some of your extranet bookmarks are technically illegal in council space.
What?
That is a joke.
Hey now.
How are things different for you now that you're connected to the ship?
That's not a
It is
pog.
difficult to put in terms you would understand. I am the
Oh my
Normandy.
gosh.
Its sensors are my eyes. Its armor, my skin.
This is so cool.
Its fusion plant, my heart. I'm embodied in a way I have never experienced. Imagine if you'd spent your entire life wearing gloves. One day someone takes them off. You can finally touch the world. Feel it.
That's so cool. Thank you, Edie.
Interesting.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Oh, I love this game. Yeah, so I think we can do one last roundabout and talk to, or at least get some closing comments on everybody from the ship. But I think we'll probably
Like,
save
hey, it's
that.
cool. We're all still alive, ain't it?
Yeah, totally. So, this being the last episode, there's going to be an additional part after this, if you're watching on YouTube, in which you take a look at all of the bits I recorded off screen that are just like little tiny incidental dialogue parts here and there for the, the easily missable or easily dismissible, I guess, side quests in the game. And I'll record a little reel of all of the things that you can hear with everybody. So check that out after everything fades to black in a couple of minutes. As for everybody checking out on Twitch, this game is great. I love it. I kind of can't wait to start Mass Effect 3 because that's totally up next. Anything you want to say?
I'm looking forward to it.
Absolutely. It's a time. Whether you like it or whether you hate it, it's going to be the end of a trilogy, as it turns out.
Yeah.
Any closing thoughts?
Morden, MVP.
Morden is an MVP. I need to get me some of those oils.
Some of those helpful diagrams.
That's right. Morden is the MVP. Mass Effect 2. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take it easy, and we'll see you next time.
Listen, I know the data is What is it? I'm in the middle of an important call.
I overheard you talking. Is this the data you're looking for?
The Corrosa Generational Archive. You found it! Thank you. My whole family has been worried. That data is irreplaceable. I didn't think I'd get it back from Nasana's corporate building.
Why is this data so important, anyway?
It's a genetic history for the entire Corrosa family. It's used for high-level reproductive negotiations. It would be like a human pedigree, I suppose. Without it, you're bargaining from a greatly weakened position. Losing this would have hurt my family for generations, maybe even destroyed it.
If this data is so important, why didn't you have backups?
We did. A rival family introduced a computer virus and our techs were sloppy. The virus destroyed all our data. I just spent a fortune getting the data recovered and reconstructed when Nisana went crazy. We live in a world of infinite data redundancy. To lose something so important because of one crazy Asari?
There's your data. I hope it helps your family.
You have no idea, human. I don't know who you are or how you got it, but thank you. Here, for your trouble. Blessings be upon you. You've certainly blessed us.
But beauty under glass is untested and weak. Where are your honored dead? To fertilize the ground that you might grow strong. On the rocky plains of Tachanka, I will build you a garden from the bones of my ancestors.
What do you want? Sorry, that damn Krogan's love poems are getting on my nerves.
Is that Krogan bothering you?
No, you don't need to hurt him or anything. He's harmless. Which, I know, Krogan, so it's hard to believe. His name is Char. We're kind of dating, but, well, we're on a break. And he's trying to show me how sensitive he is by, well, wooing me. It's really bad.
So why are the two of you on a break?
He's serious. Serious, as in talking about kids. Char is a great guy to date, but for something permanent... Krogans live long lives. It's not like dating a human where you just stick it out for a century till they die. No offense. It made me wonder if he really likes me. Or if he just wants kids. He can't have them any other way, you know. Because of the genophage.
That sounds like a question you should ask him.
I did. I don't think he realized that our kids would always have been Asari. Non-Asari don't always get that we're not taking alien DNA, we're just using it to randomize some of the genetic information. Anyway, Char was quiet for a long time. Then he said that he'd love our girls no matter what color they were.
It doesn't seem common for Asari to date Krogan. What brought you two together?
He's a fun guy, really smart, especially for a Krogan. And he's got a good job as a transport technician. It's fun to join a mercenary guild or dance at bars for a few centuries, but eventually you hit the matron stage, you know? Then you get your back tattoo removed, let your scalp go back to its natural blue, and settle down with someone dependable.
You need to talk to your boyfriend. He's just gonna keep shouting poetry until you do.
I know, but it's tough. I like him a lot. Hell, I love him. But I don't know if he's permanent Bond material.
Look at him. He's obviously crazy about you.
Is he? I mean, what if he just wants to have kids? Am I just his baby-making machine? He said I wasn't, but...
If he said that, then you either trust him, so you have nothing to worry about, or you don't, and you've already decided.
I guess I hadn't thought about it like that. And I do trust him, if he said it. I'm going to talk to him. Here, I've given you a discount at the terminal. Thanks for the help.
Saren had given me to the Thorian creature as a slave, and you killed it. And saved me. I promised to help Zoo's Hope recover. I'm actually here on Ilium for just that purpose.
How's Zoo's Hope doing?
We've done a lot of rebuilding. We even salvaged some useful material from the Geth ship you destroyed. The Exogeny researchers got called back to their headquarters, however, along with what was left of the Thorian.
Is it Exogeny pushing colonists around again, or did the Thorians somehow survive our fight?
No. Exogeny has been very supportive of Zoo's Hope. They actually seem to want to help us survive, and the Thorian is dead. Though, after all you went through to kill it, I understand your concern. I fear that after our adventure on Pharos, my purpose on Ilium will seem mundane by comparison.
Is there something I can do to help?
I'd appreciate it. I've reached the limits of my diplomatic abilities, and I prefer not to start trouble. Some of the colonists had health problems as a result of the Thorian control. We hired a colonial survey group to do some medical scans. But the medical contract apparently allows the company to perform invasive procedures without our consent. That's why I'm here.
Wait a minute, Shiala. You were only green when the Thorian made you a clone. The real you was blue like normal Asari.
Those health problems I said were related to the Thorian control. This is mine. A few months after the Thorian died, my skin pigment changed. My biotic abilities are unstable as well. I'm also having vivid dreams about my time with the Thorian. It is disconcerting.
What kind of health problems did the colonists have?
Headaches or muscle spasms similar to what they experienced while under Thorian control. Sometimes, the colonists near another former Thorian victim shared sensations like heat or pain. It has to be a result of trace amounts of the Thorian's parasitic spores. You can see why we'd want it studied and cured.
Tell me more about the contract you signed for these scans.
Barrier Frontiers was interested in our problem. They offered to perform medical scans and deliver treatment for next to nothing. I should have known it was too good to be true, but we were desperate. In the fine print, we apparently agreed to let them perform invasive follow-up procedures if they deem it valuable. Which they have.
Can they actually force these procedures on you?
No, but they can declare us in breach of contract, which means we're responsible for the full price we would have paid normally. Zoo's Hope just got back on its feet. There's no way we can afford that, Shepard.
I'll talk to the survey group.
I appreciate it, Shepard. The Barrier Frontiers representative knows about the issue.
I saw your conversation, human. You're here to complain about the medical contracts those colonists from Theros signed. I suggest you leave. Your life is short enough. Do not waste what time you have bothering me.
Why are you insisting on these tests? What use could they possibly be?
Their use is not your concern. A legal binding contract was signed. Nothing else matters. All of you. Humans, Solarians, Turians. You come to our planet, then complain that our laws don't suit you. The galaxy would be a better place if nobody but the Asari had ever dragged themselves out of the primordial muck.
Perhaps we could work out different tests. Something that will work for both sides.
If the colonists were not willing to abide by the terms of the contract, they should not have signed it. The onus is not upon me to accommodate them.
So you'd be this harsh in your contract terms if these were Asari colonists?
If they were Asari, they'd be dealing with problems unleashed by another race. Asari like my bondmate, who died when the Geth rebelled against the Quarians. Or my daughters, who died during the Geth attack on the Citadel. One worked in the embassy. The other was a greeter for the consort. I'm not speaking in hypotheticals, human. The aliens will never be my allies. The best they can do is give me useful medical data.
Why was your bondmate on the Quarian homeworld?
Studying the Quarians. Not their technology, but their music. She loved all their art. Said they had old souls. I think that's where my daughters got it from. Both of them love talking with people, exploring new cultures.
They sound like wonderful people. The galaxy is lesser for their loss.
Yes, it is.
Do you think they'd want you to do this?
I'm not I didn't... I'm sending an amended contract. No more tests, no fees. There's enough grief in this galaxy. I don't need to add to it.
You did it. I just got the revised contracts. Thank you, Shepard. You've saved Zoo's Hope again. I don't think I could have... Is it always like this? Yesterday's problems lingering in some new form. Isn't anything ever just fixed?
You've got the power to make a difference, Shiala. Not everyone does.
You're right. You gave us a chance by saving the colony. I can't let them down. I won't. Thank you for what you've done here, Shepard. I'll keep doing what I can. Maybe sometime when I'm not organizing the colony and you're not doing whatever you do.
So?
Why would they consider you a risk? You're obviously not Geth.
I don't know. They wouldn't tell us. We got on a list somewhere for some reason, and they won't tell us anything because it's classified.
Who won't let you board a ship?
I don't know who made the decision. Some pencil pusher at the shuttleport told us. The one outside the C-Sec station?
I'll see if I can get it sorted out.
I'm not holding my breath.
Customs won't let them leave the station, but they weren't told why. Can you help me out?
I'm sorry, sir, but all matters related to station security are classified. We can't risk Geth infiltration. Revealing why someone is on a watch list might compromise the safety of C-Sec's undercover agents.
Hypothetically speaking, what would clear them to go?
I don't know. There's no process in place to get people off the watch list. There's a bunch of ways to get them on, though. Emily Wong did an expose about it last month. The only way she got a blacklisted person through the system was with a forged ID. Even then, it only worked once.
No thank you. Just passing through.
Next!
So?
Good news. I found you some new transit IDs.
How did you get those?
If you don't want them, I could just take them back.
No, I'll take them. With thanks. We should get ready to leave. There should be another ship heading to Thessia tomorrow.
Good day, citizen. Welcome to the Serta Foundation outlet on Zakera Ward.
Avolis was in here not too long ago. Did he drop a credit chip?
And not that I saw. He didn't purchase anything.
Thanks for your time.
Come back soon, Shepard.
Ah, my favorite customer. What can I get you?
Avolis was in here not too long ago. Did he drop a credit chip?
Oh, yes. He bought some environmental system drivers, then left without his chip. I didn't notice he'd left until he was already gone. If you see him, tell him I have it here behind the counter.
Thanks for your time.
I'll be here if you need anything.
You claim you didn't take his credit chit?
No.
Please move along.
You forgot your credit chit at Saranus Applications. The clerk's holding it for you.
Oh. Well, the Quarian could have stolen it.
I'll close this event report, but I'll be watching you. Get a permanent residence, or I'll run you in for vagrancy.
Are you two serious?
What?
You falsely accused this girl of stealing from you. All you have to say now is that she could have stolen it?
Now, just a minute.
And you. She gets harassed and insulted by this guy, and you throw in a threat to arrest her for vagrancy.
How about if I run you in for obstruction of justice?
You think you're gonna run in a former Spectre? I think both of you should get out of here.
Son of a...
Thank you. I wish I could give you something more than words.
Can you take care of yourself from here?
I guess. I mean, most nights I eat nutrient paste in a Turian shelter, but I'm surviving. Thanks.
What do you want?
Why are you so interested in fish from the Presidium?
It's so decadent. Eating a fish from the Presidium would be like screwing Shaira.
Ugh, Asari is so squishy. Where are you supposed to get a decent grip?
I talked to one of the Presidium groundskeepers. He said there aren't any fish in the lakes.
What?
I told you.
Why have all that water if you're not going to store something to eat in it? I don't understand aliens at all.
Thanks for telling me. It's all he's talked about all damn day.
You know what I haven't had in ages? Ramen. My grandmother used to make the best ramen. Delicious. Thinking back, I really should have stolen her recipe.
This what passes for food out here. My tastes run more along the lines of edible. Looks like worms. Dead ones. This a human thing? Ugh, I'll pass. I'll eat almost anything, but I stress almost.
Word has it that Patriarch's Krant took out the men sent here to kill him. Funny, I didn't know he had a Krant.
Patriarch has more influence than you thought.
I see. Well, maybe I should watch my back then. It's not what I asked, but you got the job done. You've done a lot for me, Shepard. Let me return the favor. We're sending your coordinates to a cache on an uncharted world. You want it? It's yours.
Can use any help we can get. Whatever you find is yours to deal with. Thanks. Maybe I'll come back later.
You should find a nice young man to keep you warm in the meantime. You look like you need to loosen up a little.
What are you looking at?
Don't you have something better to do than pick fights with people you don't know?
No, just the ones who get in my face.
You see my gun. Do you really want to do this?
Fine. You're off the hook. For now. See you around. What?
Do you know a Solarian named Ish?
I know of him.
He's collecting information about you. Plans to sell it to the highest bidder.
I have no secrets.
That's not the way it looks to me.
This is privileged information.
This could hurt Arya, couldn't it?
It would be bad for me, yes. But Arya, no.
One of her lieutenants being involved in this shows a big flaw in her organization.
What do you want from me?
Just so you know, someone's gunning for you.
Someone usually is. I got this one. Thank you for the heads up, human.
What did I tell you, honey? Isn't it beautiful? Far away from all that high-tech noise.
I guess. Seems a bit dirty, though.
Oh, it builds character.
Is it just me, or do the other Krogan not like me?
Oh, there's some concern about me bringing in a non-Krogan. I had to talk to the chief a little. It's not a deal.
Wait, so they don't even want me here?
Who cares what they want? I want you. That's all that matters.
I don't know if I can do this, Char.
Hey, now. My blue rose of Ilium always stands strong to reach toward the sun.
Okay, I'll manage. Just no more poetry.
Seeing those vermin roasting in the heat from an explosive shell, I swear it was glorious.
It was a lot of fun.
Help yourself to more. There's no shortage of pie jocks out there if you get a craving for violence. I'll give you a discount at my store. Anything you want, you buy at cost.
I should go.
Suit yourself. Turn back, human. I may be an ambassador among my people, but that doesn't mean I have to speak to the likes of you. I am Urdnot Grunt. This human is part of my Krant. Urdnot allows humans in a candidate's Krant. Interesting. I am the ambassador to Urdnot from Clan Nakmor. We're a small clan based in the Kratic Wastes.
If Nakmor is a small clan, how do you keep the more powerful clans from destroying you?
We are the clan of the great warlord Nakmor Kral, who faced down platoons of Turians and won. Most clans lend us the respect our ancestor is due.
What business does Clan Nakmor have with the Urdnot?
Clan leader Rex requested that I come. He and Clan Nakmor have been in talks about a more permanent alliance. With our help, Urdnot could rally others behind its banner and truly unite Tuchanka, and we would gain the chance to fight in larger battles with greater plunder.
I thought all Krogan want to be warriors. What makes a Krogan become an ambassador?
You don't know as much as you think, human. A Krogan diplomat has to represent the strength of his people, or his clan appears ripe for conquest. I slaughtered my way to the top of my clan, human. I speak with the authority of a warrior.
I should go.
I'm sure you are needed elsewhere.
Garrus put some crazy tech into the main guns. It's almost doubled their power draw.
But they seem pretty wicked.
Indeed. Don't worry. A few tweaks to the forward capacitors, and the balance is back in line. You're the best, Commander. We just got those FBA couplings installed. Now we only have to calibrate every week instead of every day. We're thinking about celebrating our newfound free time with some Skillian 5 poker. Want to join us?
Come on, Kenneth. The commander doesn't want to play cards with grease monkeys like us.
Actually, that sounds interesting.
You in, Tally?
Sure, that sounds fun.
Fantastic. I'll get the cards.
My Skillian 5's a bit rusty. You'll be easy on the rookie, right?
Of course, Commander. It's all friendly.
Yeah, right.
Be gentle on the rookie. I can't believe we fell for that.
Never underestimate Shepard.
It's so worth losing to see you taken down a notch.
Beat me at my own game. You're all right, Shepard.
Defense systems at charge.
It's gonna blow!
Taking fire.
Nothing can stop me!
Taking cover! Go, Eclipse!
Should do the trick.
Point one!
Neutralize one.
Oh! This will occupy them. One less to worry about.
We can in there and test
Headshot!
Damn it!
Mind over matter!
encrypted intelligence extracted from the captured Cerberus agent. The information could adversely affect Cerberus if it were ever circulated publicly. Data uploaded to Alliance. Warning. Collision with the planet's surface is imminent. I am transmitting a countdown to advise you of the time remaining until impact.
One less to worry about. Yes. One less to worry about.
I am Krogan!
And stay there.
I am Krogan!
One less to worry about. That should do it.